Lightning streaks through a tumultuous, stormy sky. Thunder booms as the kobold parent looks up and yells, "My baby!" In the middle of a village square is a tiny reptilian child staring up in fear. Roll initiative! Hello everyone, we are playing Epic Encounters Local Legends, the Nodding Dragon module today. It's very exciting. They have provided us maps, NPCs, an adventure, minis, and many wonderful goodies that we are about to embark on. But first, who's at the top?
Sure ain't me.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
Okay,
Natural 1.
okay, wonderful, love that.
8.
Okay,
5.
all right.
It is me.
And Ankhead dives in on the child and is suddenly stopped by...
Stopped by Bark. Bark is a deep, rich black kenku, very, very small in nature, a small creature with an even smaller black bird on their shoulder. And Bark goes barreling like Naruto run style, head down towards the assailant and fires off an eldritch blast directly at it, carefully to not hit said baby. And rolls an 11.
That misses.
What does it look like?
And instead blasts a bunch of barrels behind that just start to spray liquid everywhere. It's just stored liquid.
Sorry about that.
The wave of wine and drink goes past the next step in order.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Violet, clothed in like an iridescent lavender dress, comes running at the assailant with wielding their moon sickle. They whip the moon sickle and at the bad thing.
Not the baby.
Not the baby.
Save the baby.
Nat 20.
Amazing! Go ahead and deal your damage.
Oh man. Oh
Strong
boy.
first roll, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why did I have no fours? I
Oh, I have one for you.
have help. Thank you. That is a 8.
Wonderful, and you can roll again. Oh, for you, yeah,
Yes, I
with a
was
nat.
like, hold on. That is a 3.
Okay, great. 11 damage is dug into this scorpion-looking giant bug as it chitters and screams into the night sky, and suddenly glowing eyes start to appear in the darkness. There are more coming towards you.
So, can I use a bonus action?
Oh, please, I would love that.
As a bonus action, as she passes the scorpion monster, she says, "You too will reach oblivion," and I transform into my star form.
Okay.
Turn into
Magical
star.
Wow,
Yes.
incredible. That light glints through the night and bounces off of the face of the next up in order.
And Daisy looks around very quickly and looks at all of the glowing eyes, and the big Ankhead is, "This is not very nice," and immediately tightens her muscles and goes into a rage, pulling an axe from her back. She's a still a fairly petite framed half elf with very long, hilariously blue-purple hair, and charges in as quickly as possible to try and distract the creature and get a big hit on it.
Wonderful.
It's just look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah, that looks right. It's big 4 on the die. So I'm gonna assume I miss. Because that sure is not. It's okay. It's a 10.
A 10 misses. But you are.
I have to go again though, because I have 2 attacks. That's the 14.
a
15.
15? If it beats, it beats. You hit.
Beats it.
Go ahead and smack that damage.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You deliver 12 points of damage. Is this bludgeoning?
Slashing.
Slashing. You slash the creature, doing quite a bit of damage as this thing spins around and is now face to face with our last hero.
Oh no! And as Garrett stands there, you can see that there is sort of a clean-cut human man with a fur coat. There seems to be like an Arctic chill around him wherever he is, but he has the physique of like a lumberjack. Maybe once was a full beard, trying out a mustache. Well, you can tell that he's trying it, pulling it off.
Yeah,
It's working right for you.
Thanks. And as he's distracted by everything going on, he looks down, and what could be like an Arctic fox to the untrained eye is actually a small puppy, a husky, with one ear that's sort of down. It's snow white with like blots of ink, like out of watercolor for its fur. And Garrett is mesmerized by all of these things happening and looks down, picks up this puppy that immediately starts weeing. Just everywhere
Yeah?
with a natural one.
Oh.
You rolled 2-1.
Well, no, that was
was your
just my
initiative. Okay.
natural one.
Right.
For initiative.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful.
That's what's happening. Snow cones.
The creature hisses and spits and starts to spray acid into the air as the four of you, plus animal companions, line up and gather. The army of Ankhet start to form. You four face them off as the village looks to you. Both lines rushing at each other.
Whoa!
And let's break on that and introduce each other. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the game.
I love a cold open.
Yeah.
Very stressed in a
I
very good
think,
way.
right? It's already happening.
Wait, the adrenaline's happening. I'm ready to go.
I'm Omar. I have the wonderful pleasure of being your GM for this game. Again, this is Epic Encounters Local Legends, The Nodding Dragon. We are going to be playing through this module along with a fun mini game towards the middle. There'll be lots of fights, maybe some schmoozing that'll happen. It's going to be a very good time. But before that, let's go around, introduce ourselves, and properly introduce our characters, starting with Serena.
Hi, I'm Serena Marie. I'll be playing Violet Cobblestone. She is an Azamar. Is that how I say that?
Azamar.
Azamar. Yep. And that's it, right?
We got her one.
Out of the gate.
Perfect. No notes.
Right.
The best one
Right.
we've ever had.
Let's grab character pronouns, I suppose, at the
Yes.
top here.
Character pronouns. Violet is she/her.
Wonderful, Violet, she, her. Perfect, moving on.
Yes, I'm Xander Jeanneret, and I'm playing Garrett Velrin from Icewind Dale, but he is a ranger with one level of rogue. Just a little, just a little spicy. But he normally lives in the mountains of Icewind Dale, raising huskies with his husband Keegan. But this particular husky, Slushy, had an adventurous nature, sort of like the runt of this litter. And at Keegan's suggestion, Garrett and Slushy went out to adventure and see the world for a bit before settling down for winter.
I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so he has a very nurturing sort of, that's the ambiance.
Wonderful. And he, him, correct?
He, him, yes.
Wonderful.
For both of us.
Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I am playing Bark, your Kenku Bardlock. Bark also has an animal companion as well. That's name is Woof. As you said in the game, Bark is a small-sized Kenku with an even smaller black bird on her shoulder, and we both use she/her pronouns.
Wonderful. And finally.
And I am Kaylee Bray, playing Daisy. Surprise, surprise, the barbarian. Both of us use she/her pronouns.
Wonderful. Fantastic. So, when we last left you, you were facing off with the Horde. Weapons out, the storm raging, and we cut to you all on a path as it's still raining about an hour later, covered in sort of acid burns and goo.
Ooh. All right, how's everyone looking?
I really whiffed it.
Oh, I think you did great. You really pecked the crack out of that person. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. And Bark kind of just like puts her little like feather arms together.
I'm so glad that Slushy was able to get the little one out of the way. That was a really good distraction.
We
Good
just
job.
have to limit the amount of water this animal takes in. It's untenable.
We can pay attention to that later for sure.
That's my bad.
Watering Slushy.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking. He's like, I knew you two were in cahoots.
And I just I take Woof off my shoulder and I just like set Woof on the back of Slushy.
Nice.
For, like,
There's a
the
little
ride.
saddle.
Oh, thank you.
As you're all talking, you start to hear the sloshing sounds, I'll say, the quiet pats of horse hooves in the mud as just a rider comes up next to you and
Here we
looks
go.
over.
What?
Hi.
Oh boy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You all look terrible.
Well, yes.
Thank you.
There has been an encounter. There seems to be a swarm of insects.
We saved a baby.
Good. Oh, that's good. Good. A good baby.
Oh, I think it was
I
a
didn't
good
ask.
baby. Should we have asked?
I'm pretty sure that most babies are good babies. You can't tell babies that they're bad. That wouldn't be very nice.
Good point. Good question.
Surely we should warn local people that this is happening.
Yeah.
I think
There
we
could
got
be
'em.
bad babies.
All of them, though? Where did they come from?
They're the insect horde.
I think it's probably fine. We got them.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Jerome.
Hi, Jerome.
Jerome.
Hi.
I like your horse, Jerome.
Me too.
And Jerome, Jerome's not used to that kind of forward honesty. So he tugs his horse just a little away from.
Staring.
Can't
at
have
us.
it.
Very wonderful. Well, I'm actually heading to a nearby tavern where there are drinks and food,
Are there
and
beds at the tavern?
there are beds and places to stay and
Are there
wash up
bats
as well.
at the
There- yes, there are
Ah.
also bats, so perhaps I'll see you there. And Jerome kind of kicks up and starts to trot a little bit faster.
Bye, Jerome.
Jerome, thank you for. Oh, Andy's gone.
I think I went through one of those things at one point.
Ooh.
Oh, I did. I saw that. You just burst right. You just burst it. You just went right through it.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, nice.
We'll just clean everybody up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, at least we
sensible.
can get
Yeah.
through the door. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Cause yeah, wow.
And just stop to tell us we look bad.
and that's it.
But he also told us he was going to a tavern, so there's a tavern this way. We probably would have found it without his help. But hey, you know, we had a social interaction that was probably positive to neutral.
I think that was positive.
Hey,
Positive's neutral.
it's this way. Jerome nods.
I have a feeling it's this way. And Garrett will stalk off into the night.
You're such a good tracker.
I
Thank
know.
goodness.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
I can. I got you. Oop, not great.
Oh,
Garrett is not.
You're doing
That's
so good.
total 9.
Total 9. Wonderful. I'll say this. Garrett, you wander towards the darkness before you, and there's a lightning strike, and the three others see what you don't, which is that there is a sign right next to you.
I'm just looking at the sky.
Yes, it must be this way.
Uh-huh.
Follow me.
And I just like angle Garrett's shoulder.
That works. That totally works.
Following you.
Yeah. Slushy is riding along with what was
With
it?
Woof.
Bart Woof. Woof along.
You look up at the sign, and the sign reads, "The Nodding Dragon, a place of merriment, warmth, and sanctuary. When travel exhausts the body, and the burden of heroism or villainy weigh too heavily upon the soul, if you still own one, then the Nodding Dragon is the ideal place to stumble upon. Just this way."
And the sign keeps going. How long is this sign?
Really hedging their bets here.
Wow.
Oh no, there's some on the back.
Oh yeah, it does go around.
I think I appreciate that everyone's welcome.
How do
The
you
villains
know
is a
if you
little
have a soul yet? I guess if you haven't bargained it away.
I think that makes sense, right? We're all born with souls and will likely die with them as we embark into the great sky.
Unless you make a pact.
Unless you make a pact. Well, none of us have done that.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
We'll be welcome there. Merriment, I'm into it.
And beds and perhaps other people to talk to
Ah.
make friends with.
Mm.
It sounds great. Let's go.
And you're there.
Hey!
The conversation has carried you to the building.
Yeah, it's a walk and talk.
The sign is very close to
makes sense.
the tavern itself.
It's like in front of it.
And as you approach, you see a large and imposing structure situated alongside the populous main road. Horses from all over the land are parked, sheltered, and are enjoying generous piles of feed. This is a traveler's tavern indeed.
Busy. Wow.
So many different kinds of people here.
You hear sounds inside, sounds of enjoyment and merriment, maybe a couple arguments and an arm wrestling competition.
As advertised.
There is a strike of lightning which illuminates the shape of the building itself. It is a 2-story building with brass ornamentation at the top. And just as you go to knock on the door, it opens.
Oh, hi.
They said it was welcoming.
It's a friendly building.
You are met by a mustachioed gentleman.
Oh, I love a mustachioed gentleman.
Oh.
A mustachioed gentleman with tired but kind eyes and wrinkles along his face that you could read like the rings around his stump, I would say. And he smiles a little bit surprised and apologies. Travelers, welcome. Please come in.
Hi.
Hello.
We're here on Jerome's recommendation.
Yes. Do you know Jerome?
I don't.
Are you a hero or a villain?
A hero of no, I'm neither, I'm afraid, or perhaps both, depending on the evening.
You talk like the sign does.
Is it your sign?
Pardon?
Was it your sign?
I hand carved the sign.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. It's a little bit of a burgeoning hobby of mine, if you will. But I've only made the one so far.
Sure.
You don't want to see the others.
Do you take constructive criticism?
Do I?
Or commissions, even.
Ooh.
Commission? Not yet. I would feel personally guilty charging anyone as I'm getting better.
You see, for free, even.
Learning on the job.
What a gift.
Yes,
Please, I would like that. And Porthos Chimes welcomes you in. You enter the tavern. It is dimly lit but warm. There are, I would say, a dozen tables, packed with travelers from all over the land. Most of them have one flagon.
Excuse me.
Quite a few have two.
Excuse me.
They're enjoying dishes of food and exchanging of stories.
Wow.
It's the nicest place we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Very busy.
so warm in here.
Please. My name is Porthos. It's wonderful to meet you. Hi, I run this place with my partner Agatha. She comes in and out of the kitchen. She is quite busy and practically runs the place. I say I'm mostly just the face of the operation, if you will.
I'll say this is quite busy. Is it always like this around here?
Or is there a special occasion?
Well, the storm definitely helps.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Speaking of,
Yes.
we're all very, very down.
Yes,
Can we
you
get
are.
rooms?
Would you care for some? Would you care for some rooms? Well, I suppose you just said it, so you would.
I love rooms.
Yes.
She meant it.
Do you have any left?
Great. We have plenty of rooms left where you can wash up, change if you'd like, get ready, and let me get a round of drink and meal for you.
So hospitable.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Do you guys have like a specialty? Is there special food?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. And Porthos says an act of like nearly fainting. Do we? We do. Yes. My partner, Agatha's famous mutton stew is a thing unto legend itself, I would say. But I do have a drink named after me, which is called Porthos Back Hair. If you're daring enough to try that, feel
That
free.
sounds disgusting.
Well, in that case, maybe you'll be interested in the Dragon Belly Brew instead.
That does sound slightly less textured.
Oh, right.
Well, it is a pale ale. It's kind of a joke,
Right.
if anything. It itself is not. I don't make it. It's brewed, if that makes sense.
I would hope you wouldn't make it because that would. Never mind.
It
I'm not gonna worry about it.
contains no hair.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
just to check.
Yes.
Yes, rooms.
Rooms and food.
Baths and food and drink sounds great.
Just a moment. 1 second.
Do you want to? You want to huddle up?
Yeah,
and discuss.
Huddle.
Yeah, you're getting it.
You want me to get in the huddle as
I
well?
don't.
Porthos?
Oh, don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were inviting me into the huddle.
Just a minute.
I will now back off from the huddle. I'm gonna keep running my business. I'll check back in.
It's
like,
a lovely
Excellent.
business. Thank you
Yes.
so
Yes.
much.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
So like, saving babies doesn't pay a lot of money. Rooms and food. And
Right.
That's
Yes,
That's right. I forgot things cost money.
They didn't mention money. It's possible.
Perhaps it's gratis for doing good deeds.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe we could just do a bunch of good deeds.
We are, and we already have done some. We are.
Or solve any problems that they might have.
Yeah, they probably. Hey, that baby could grow up to work here one day.
Plus, we're in the middle of nowhere. How expensive could it be?
All right.
We might as well ask, right?
And if-
Just so we don't get surprised, and if maybe there's a way to earn our keep or
Or if
something.
other people have money, maybe they will give us their money.
Yeah,
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
we could just walk up to anybody and ask. Probably that would be
feel-
really nice of them. To
I turn to the nearest patron and I just
Great.
go, "Excuse me,
It's Jerome looks at you. Yes.
Jerome, do you have any money?
Yes, and Jerome turns back.
Can I have some?
Jerome pretends to not hear you.
Jerome, Jerome."
Jerome does one of these
Yeah. Oh God.
and turns to the
Bart
person.
does it back.
Jerome looks at the person across the table and goes, "I know you. I know you. Okay, you and I know each other. We're in a conversation right
I
now."
know you. We know each other. We're in a conversation together.
Shoot.
Bark.
Money. What?
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Okay. Great.
But well done.
Yeah.
Well acted.
Porthos approaches with a few bowls of stew, an assortment of drinks, and also 4 keys.
Oh.
Porthos, well, we were talking in our huddle,
Yes.
and so things cost money. Yes or no?
No.
Oh,
No.
What a relief!
We.
we didn't want to steal from you.
No. No. In fact, it's one of the favorite tenets of our business here. Agatha and I believe in a world of magic. Money simply sort of becomes trinkets in a way. Life is short. Why not enjoy it?
I agree with that so implicitly in my heart. I think that we are all just part of stardust.
Oh, here we
You know
go.
what I mean? Every single person is just floating dust, and sometimes we make sentient thoughts at each other, and that's the world.
Okay.
You would be slightly less dust if you had some stew. I think it's probably time for you to have some
Hungry.
stew.
That was surprisingly short for one of your spirals.
Oh, good. Absolutely. Yes, and if anyone needs anything, maybe like
High five.
Oh,
sure. Go ahead and give me
Roll for high five.
Roll for
yeah,
high five.
a dex check.
Just straight decks.
Yeah,
11.
it's a pretty good high five.
nice. Impressive.
Even.
Yeah,
Look at the
palm
elbow.
meets wing.
Excellent.
Such service.
Do we need anything? Do you need anything?
Yeah, is there something that we can do for you?
Agatha and I believe, and I'm sorry to keep bringing up my partner so much. We're so in love.
It's
Oh,
really
it's
charming.
great.
I hope we get to meet her.
You see Agatha moving. Well, you see someone, I will say, moving, darting out of the kitchen door with just towers of food prepared, and is just placing it in front of folks. And you can see that she has memorized the trajectory of where each meal needs to go.
Wow.
And Porthos quickly, just a very gentle sort of shoulder tap that communicates between them to turn and for 20 seconds max to say hello to you. And Agatha smiles like, "Hi, I'm so sorry, I'm rushing around. Hello."
Hi, I've heard so many nice things about you.
Oh, that's great. You've been talking to Porthos, then I take it.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A very interesting business strategy, but we sure are grateful.
Porthos will tell you all about it. I'll be back, hon. That sounds great. She spins, jukes like a customer who does just come in, delivers a few more plates, and does a perfect turnaround a table and goes back.
I get it.
I am
I get it.
definitely batting outside of my league.
That's true.
Anybody would be.
Yes, to explain our business model, in a world of magic, we believe that truly the payment is in favors and stories, and that one's wealth is their reputation.
Oh.
In this, we believe that this tavern is the home to current and aspiring, shall we say, local legends.
Oh,
Well, I have done a few legendary things back in my day, so I...
Like what?
Well...
what's your favorite legendary thing?
Oh, well, there were several moments where my husband, Keegan, would get caught in the snowstorms
Oh my
in the
gosh.
mountains, and I would have to go with a team of sled dogs to go rescue him from the frozen... Sometimes it's me. Sometimes I get stuck. Sometimes it's me.
That takes a lot of bravery. to get
Also,
started.
we fought a whole army of bugs and saved a baby.
Yeah.
This is true.
An entire army
Honestly,
of
there
bugs.
was 2 babies.
There were 2 babies.
100 bugs.
100 bugs.
Both of you give me deception. Yes.
Daisy's like, wait, there were?
I am 100% following that lead.
Oh no. I believe you.
Okay.
We are so strong.
Deception.
Wow.
17.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, that is very, very good. Mine is an 8. I forgot this character's not deceptive. I'm
1,000
super
bugs.
honest.
A million bugs.
That's so many bugs.
So many
and
babies,
it-
2 of them.
Yes, I'm sure there were multiple babies involved.
But you believe me about the bugs.
Of course, yes, of course. You said a swarm of bugs.
Yes. And we have
Really
the,
big ones.
the tattered, acid-covered robes to prove it, too.
Yes, please let me show you to your room
Thank
so
you.
you can freshen up appropriately. As you do, Jerome kind of watches you go, and you're now passing the side of Jerome that I think you might have not seen before since he rode up next to the party. And you notice a burn mark that moves slowly across the side of his face.
It's moving?
Oh, sorry, that's just my description.
Spreads.
It's in one
Oh.
place. It's on his face.
Oh, I thought it was like.
It's happening.
That can't be good.
Yeah, everything's cursed.
That guy's got a heck of a story.
Yeah.
Everyone, give me a perception check as well. If you're looking around the crowd as you go up,
good.
Absolutely.
15 or higher will notice something.
Perception?
If there's anything else you'd like to argue for checking something out in the
Oh
tavern.
no.
Oh, no. That is a 12.
Great.
I'm gonna re-roll because it was bad, but I'm gonna try to survival check to see if
Oh.
there's anything. And that's a 19.
Ooh.
Nice.
About a
Good.
6.
And also, we have primeval awareness. So if there's anything like aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within a mile of me,
Oh wow.
it's revealed.
Roll for initiative. I'm kidding.
The bugs are back. Oh god.
As you all are going up, this is a very comforting and calm place. There is no sense of disagreement aside from maybe a friendly arm wrestling competition, like we mentioned before. So no one else would be on the lookout for this, but you do catch the gaze. A pair of eyes.
They're everywhere.
Right. Yes, it's a very queer tavern. And again, like I said, a safe space.
Yeah.
Your eyes meet the eyes of what you detect as not a predator, but a hunter.
Oh.
And you only catch this glimpse for a second. But it's
Tinglies.
eyes that are also looking out for other pairs of eyes that would match their energy.
Mhm.
It's a ponytailed man, but in a second, as if someone was sort of like swiping past the camera,
Uh-huh.
he's gone.
Batman.
You are led to your rooms where you are able to freshen up. Porthos asks, also, we have a very filled lost and found. Mostly lost, and we hope that these garments are found by new homes and owners that would appreciate them. So if anyone needs anything, please let me know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I would like a new dress, please.
I'll own it. Anyone else?
Yes, I would like to look through and see.
Oh, we could look through it. Can we?
Or not.
No, by all means, I suppose, yes.
Is there anything small enough for Wolf?
Yes, absolutely.
Like a scarf or a hat or a coat?
I will go see what I can find. And possibly manufacture.
Because you had said there was
Tailoring is also one of my burgeoning hobbies.
there was lightning, but what in general is the atmosphere, the season?
Yeah.
Is it wintry? Is it?
It is
fall?
well. This is higher up. It's at the foot of a mountain.
It's the elevation.
Yes,
Cool.
yes.
Gotcha.
So I will say, no matter what, like the summers here themselves are still breezy at their warmest.
Gotcha.
And so up here it is cold, but not, I would say, uncomfortable. Not to the point where you would take damage. And finally, is there anything I can either search, or would you like to come to the Lost and Found tour?
I'll take a tour just to look at stuff. I probably don't need anything. Yeah, but it's if you have anything else, Spark. And she'll her leather armor that she's kind of like made herself has clearly been decorated with the sparkliest things that she can find, and has been like kind of like poked in. It's like, if you have anything else sparkly that I could put on, I like to put stuff, the stuff that I find on my clothes so that I can remember.
What a wonderful way to remember as well. Incredible. So you want to look for some shiny things? You want to look for just things?
Well, you never know what you need until you look.
That's right. A dress and then
Something very small.
wonderful. And if you'd like to relax, Porthos snaps his fingers and a bath begins to draw itself.
Sketchy.
Well, good. Are we all going together?
I'm going to take a look at these items.
We'll go with you.
Oh, okay.
not. Oh.
And snaps a finger and the bath suddenly
But
stops.
that should probably happen later, just
Yes.
for all of our sakes and for the people around us.
Follow me. And so you're led to the Lost and Found, where there's a whole assortment of clothes from all over. Again, travelers come here, stay, leave items they no longer wish to carry. So I will say that you all find exactly what you are looking for.
Yes. Garrett is in an investigative mood, so he's looking for any other garments that have taken the same sort of acid damage that we had.
Interesting. You see none.
None. They
Yes.
seem like not really damaged. at
You
all.
see some with like spear cuts, but these are mostly travelers for sales and delivery.
Okay.
Less so adventurers like yourselves.
Gotcha. I'm going to take. There is a pair of just light gloves that are in there that seem interesting. So I'm gonna.
You have gloves now. Great.
I found a dress that was very similar to the dress I had already been wearing, but in a different tone. And a little starry capelet.
Yes.
I would also like to have found something very, very shiny
Okay.
to give to Daisy in the Lost and Found. It's a brooch. It looks like a starburst, like a diamond crusted starburst. And I say, "Oh, this reminds me of you." Here you go.
That's so nice, thank you. And Daisy just drops the broken mirror she was holding and just
Shatters.
sorry, broke it. And just not immediately just sticks it it's I'm sorry, run out of room, but it's okay. I will always have more, and just
It's like an enamel pin collection.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
There's more broken glass, like shards of mica or something that maybe was scales of something. It's absolutely just a whole mess. But it's very shiny.
Bark is head and beak in the Lost and Found, digging through it, and keeps pulling pieces out. Too big. Too big. Everything's very big. It's all too big. And then she can find, if it's okay, one that's essentially, looks like maybe there was a child staying in the inn that had a doll of some kind with just a little raincoat. I would love to find a little raincoat specifically that's approximately wolf size, or maybe even a little big because it was for a doll.
You absolutely find that. Perfect.
I'm obsessed.
Does anyone have a passive perception above 14?
Almost certainly not.
14. Just a second, getting back to the main
I do.
area.
You do.
No, 15.
Okay.
Passive perception. No, 14.
Yeah, mine's just 14.
You are the only one then who notices an older gentleman who is kind of just like chuckling and like chatting with like a few merchants as like they pass by the Lost and Found, that takes a second to look over all of you, and you can see with his gaze that he is clocking just a detail about each of you and your animal companions and stores the information, and then the smile returns as he takes a moment before to go back to chatting with the customers.
What does he look like?
He has the first thing you notice is a very long tailing beard. That is, since your perception's so high, it doesn't look like the tattered beards of doddering old travelers that you've seen before. It looks similar, but there's something in your subconscious that's telling you there's something different.
Something's like off.
Yes.
Okay.
Beard oil.
Yeah, a little too kempt.
Okay.
A hat that
He's like cosplaying as an adventurer.
that's a great way to put it.
Cool.
Absolutely, that's what's happening. Yes. We could go through the entire outfit.
Yeah, no, that's vivid.
But it's a very fake moment, is the best way to put it. Which matches his demeanor of him dropping some sort of act as he's talking to people, looks around, doesn't catch your gaze, so he's not as good as you'd like to be, and then suddenly back to somebody else. Do you share this information with the party?
I do, but out of earshot of this person.
Perfect. You wait for him to leave.
I wait for him to leave.
Um,
Right now. Okay, great.
Hey, hi there. So did you guys see that guy, that weird dude?
No.
Jerome?
I mean, you have to be more specific.
There's this man like Violet is saying it in a way that looks like if somebody were to look over, it looks like a normal conversation.
Watermelon.
Yeah. So there is this man, and he has a beard that looks like he is trying real hard to be an adventurer, but is certainly not an adventurer. And he was looking at us like he was trying to discern information from each of us. I think that we should watch out for him because I don't want to get jumped.
Should we go talk to him?
I would love to do that.
Also, keep an eye out for another suspicious character that I caught the eye of. I can recognize a hunter's eye when I see it, and there's a man with a ponytail that vanished on me.
Wow, you saw so many people. I didn't notice anything.
That's why we're here, sweetheart.
Oh, thank goodness.
I found a little raincoat.
Oh my goodness, it's so
oh, wow,
cute.
look at so handsome.
Oh, that is sweet.
We all float down here.
Wolf
can I
does the
pet-
same little like kind of bashful shoulder to shoulder that Bark does.
Can I pat your head, Wolf? Just a little bit?
And again, like Wolf continues to just kind of like bask in the attention, loving it.
And we'll walk over to this.
Perfect. And you
character.
pass by a kid with a cast that says Losers Club.
What could go wrong?
It's probably fine.
And as you're making your way out, suddenly Porthos slides into view. Excuse me, my friends.
Yes?
Oh, a little possibly too forward.
That's very sneaky.
Oh, maybe a little.
Was that a
Oh.
door? Where'd you come from?
I came from the general area, and I noticed you wandering out with your animal companions, and I jumped in the way.
I love it. You're so quick.
Is it
Oh.
not allowed? They're not.
Oh,
supposed to be-
no. Oh, wait. And Porthos drops down and starts to play with the puppy.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, sorry. I turned to Pudding. Amazing, a dog.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
And hello, and salutes your companion. I turn into an... I apparently turn into a gentleman.
Wolf has that effect on people. What's up?
I was hoping to ask a favor of you adventurers very quickly.
Of course.
Just a tiny little one, as I'm rushing around and trying to carry my weight in here, as Agatha is pretty much the gears of the operation. As the storm is picking up, I was hoping you wouldn't mind bringing down the canvas tents around the stables in the front, so the horses don't get wet.
Oh, we have to protect the horses, absolutely.
I can do that.
I'm no stranger to some manual labor.
Wonderful, wonderful. One or all of you, but I would just be greatly appreciated. And if you were to give me that favor, obviously your rooms and anything you need here would be on us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes.
As long as you
That
spread the good
actually
word of
makes
the
me
inn.
feel better. I didn't understand why things were free before. I thought that perhaps it was a giant trap, like the inn was going to eat us or something. So I'm really happy to
didn't
get us
think
a
about
job.
that.
Oh, we Agatha and I, my partner, who I could talk consistently about. We believe that actually a nonstop, infinite sense of growth as an economic model is the real trap here. We believe that the health of a community is the health of the individual, and vice versa. We're all in the ecosystem
Oh,
together.
that's right. Then why was the room free? And then you said that it is only if we do something.
Well, before it cost stories, I think.
Yeah, it cost
And magic.
stories and was it magic?
I don't know.
Right. So is this instead of the stories and magic?
It's actually in Agatha and I, my partner, who I talk consistently
Yeah,
about. We believe that it's less of a sort of a cause and effect in terms. It's more of
Cyclical
what
gifting.
cyclical gifting.
Right.
I didn't.
That would make a good sign.
Yeah.
And then does the fake fainting again. Like nearly dead drops, but like comes back up. And he's like, oh, pushed myself a little bit too much with that one. That's good. That 100% tomorrow morning I'm going to chisel that into some wood, if you know what I mean. Literally, is what I mean. I will make a sign, is what I'm saying. So, yes, if you could make sure the horses don't get sick.
Sure.
They're upstairs. The canvas, not the horses.
Oh no, it's simply just there's
Outside.
ropes outside to bring the tents out.
Everything we could need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's work as a team.
And Porthos hears his name called from the back. I am being summoned. Poof.
I guess we should prioritize the horses over the bearded man, right?
Yeah, horses first.
Well, I think so. Horses get sick. The bearded man will, if he wants to kill us, he'll kill us at any time.
Yeah.
That is one way to look at it. But definitely rain is coming soon.
Yes.
Right. Okay. What I will do is I'm gonna use. Does he have? Is he holding anything? Does he have anything on him? The bearded man.
Oh.
Well, go ahead and give me like an investigation check or something to see if you can find him.
Okay. Oh, he's not there. Investigation. That is a 15.
That won't get you to the place where you'll be able to find him. So you look around. What exactly are you looking for?
I was just thinking if he had any like objects on him.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, you don't see him to be able to discern,
All right.
unfortunately.
Well, I guess we'll go outside.
I think Daisy's already out the door at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, someone follow her.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll survey the supplies.
Great. It's
just
the
and you just like
mechanism's pretty straightforward. It's a pulley system.
Oh, it's already set up and
Yeah.
everything. It's just letting it down.
Oh.
it's just like letting down like shades.
Mm.
Okay.
And as you do that, like one of the horses look over at you and whinnies a little bit, just an acknowledging you're there.
Garrett will go through and calm them as this is happening, because I'm sure it's probably loud.
I have snacks for them here.
Oh wow. Okay. Give me an animal handling
I will.
check. You
I
have to
special-
beat a 2.
Okay. I think I will.
I'm not gonna
I
try
got a
for this.
natural 20! So I'm the horse whisperer.
You are the horse
Wonderful. As you're whispering to the horses,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is the rain makes a noise as it strikes any surface.
Right.
It's for us. It's sort of it can be a comforting noise.
Mhm.
The patter against canvas or against brass, against wood. There's a lot that your mind absorbs when it comes to the sound of rain. So it's very alarming when you stop hearing it. But you still feel the drops of water against your bodies.
I'd like to detect magic
Okay.
on the contraption above us.
Oh, sure. You want to go ahead? Yeah.
It's all around us.
Mhm.
It just happens.
Yes.
I do.
You detect no magic in the contraption aside from the magic of physics.
Wow.
Huh. Anything else within 30 feet?
Not yet. Give me 1 second.
It'll stay up for 10 minutes.
We'll only need 1 second because in a distance, you see a glimmer of something moving. And it's a prismatic wave that is
Daisy.
getting captured by the dots.
Right here. Oh.
A
Wait, it's
prismatic
patty-
wave.
What?
A prismatic wave, sorry, that's moving through the raindrops. It's not
Oh.
catching in the sky itself, but anytime there seems to be this moving wall that touches a raindrop,
Oh,
it
goes-
shimmers.
Okay.
And suddenly
Ooh.
it moves past all of you, and your detect magic fires off.
What was that?
Something invisible?
A little rainbow. What was it?
The horses kind of start to.
Oh, shh.
Thanks. This is so weird, right?
Yeah.
And the horse turns to you.
Yeah.
Jeez. The
I
hell was
can't.
that?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Do we see? Do we see where the shimmery thing
wait,
went? Did
wait,
this go through?
wait, Violet.
From a distance, and I will say.
Violet,
Don't. It talked. I'm so sorry. What's the horse talk?
can we get like a nightly pronoun check for the horse?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Clydesdale, they, them.
Oh, everyone
Okay.
can hear.
And another one goes, my name's Marty. He, him.
Hi, Marty.
Hi. What's your name and what are your pronouns?
You're a little aggressive. Hi.
I've been told that.
Okay, I'm Bark. She, they.
Wonderful. Nice to meet you,
Woof.
Bark. Hey, gang. And the rest of the horses kind of like, yeah, what's up? Have we ever talked to riders before? Yeah, a couple. Like if they put a hand on
This is strange.
It's so weird that you guys are so weirded out.
Oh.
Oh, right. That's part of your whole thing.
My whole thing.
Yeah. Hey. So yeah, we would talk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating. Hey, so do you want to listen? This is fun because usually we don't get the opportunity to all do this, right? Yeah.
Amazing. So, do you feel any different?
Do I feel any different? Asked Marty. Do I feel any different? I suppose every moment of experience changes you on a fundamental level,
Horses are
but
so smart.
yeah.
aside from that, hey, wait, hold on. Here's one we get all the time. It turns to. Let me roll a d4. And I will be honest, this is not important.
I've never been more invested in anything in my life.
Here we go. Turns to you, Bark. Why the long face?
It's a beak.
Oh, and then turns and
It protrudes a little further than most people's. It depends on if your scale is kind of humanoid.
right, yeah, right. And all the horses kind of like, dude, actually, maybe we should retire this one, boys.
As horses.
We'll tell you what. Since we don't normally get to talk, you want to hear some fun secrets about our riders?
I love secrets.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so my rider, right, sells hay and completely upsells the entire pitch on the quality of hay. And the other one goes like, oh, mine's an ice monger. And let me tell you something about the quality of this ice. Monger sells ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're all coming here to this business where they don't charge for anything and they just ask for basic kindness in return?
The tavern does, but our riders, and they all start to laugh. Oh,
Describe them.
oh, and then you get a full description as one traveler steps out, and she kind of just is stepping out to get a breath of fresh air, and looks over, and one of the horses goes, "Yeah, that's my rider right there. Oh yeah. Do not buy a fish from her." And her eyes go wide.
Oh,
and
she
she's-
hears it too. You hear this too?
Uh-oh.
And she does not answer you and spins around and runs inside and yells, "The horses are talking! The horses are talking!
Okay.
And they're talking about us!" And there is
You
no...
guys just blew up your whole spot. Why did you do that?
What does that phrase mean?
I don't know. I learned it in Icewind Dale. Do you know what it means?
You gave up your position.
Oh,
We were doing something hidden.
And you placed a bomb inside of it.
yeah.
Oh, we did!
I think
Marty!
it was a metaphorical bomb.
I think you did a good thing.
Thank you very much.
It's a good bomb.
Oh, that sounds good, we suppose.
Okay, we should all grab the people they described and, I don't know.
Wait,
Interrogate them.
wait. Does one of your riders have a beard?
A very manicured beard.
Or a
Is he
ponytail.
liar?
And they discuss amongst themselves, kind of like a goat-like sort of situation. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Ponytail to the horses.
Oh, and an updo.
Hey, no, that's, by the way, that's descriptive.
I wasn't sure.
Perfectly
It
fine.
was a genuine question. I
We
didn't
think,
know.
we are like, why would you do that? All things considered. But hey, each to their own, we suppose. No, that's not one of ours. And suddenly there is a commotion inside the tavern.
Okay, you have to be very, 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 you have to listen to me. So people do not understand how to deal with things that they don't understand a lot of the times. So they're gonna probably come at you with like some very strange and aggressive energy, and if you need to run, you just let us know and we will free you.
Aggressive energy is something we are a little used to.
Okay,
Considering,
we'll protect you.
pardon?
Because they might want to run experiments on you or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
And we didn't think about the fact that they would want to run experiments on us.
It's always just an option.
Sure.
No.
Arcane, yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Porthos emerges out into the rain outside.
We got the tarp up.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Porthos.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad the horses are going to stay dry. We are too. Yes, about that. Did you do anything to make the horses?
No.
Absolutely not. I don't have that power. I just stole your accent.
And it's yours now. And I'll try yours. I'm normally very good at picking up voices as it is in my description, but
It sounds just like him.
is that how I talk?
Is that how you talk?
That's
Perfect.
dead on.
It's exact mimicry.
My
you
wife
did.
Agatha.
But we use partner, but yes, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There was a magical wave of
Yes,
some
a
sort.
prismatic wave.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Good to hear. But also terrifying. What direction did it come in from?
That way.
And you all point in, I assume, the right direction?
Let's see.
I point wherever you're pointing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I rolled a natural 20 on pointing in the right direction,
Hey,
and that's the
16,
only
I
one I'll
help.
ever roll.
Yeah, does anyone want to assist? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 16.
Porthos thinks this over. I must admit, I'm quite a bit out of my realm of expertise. I used to be a soldier when it comes to fighting or serving, whether it comes to customers or customers. I have an adept skill set. I'm afraid when it comes to the magics, it's something that I am not quite used to, and to be quite honest.
It's okay. I went to school for magic.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so if you need help, we can figure out what's going on.
And if we need to track anything, I have a certain set of skills.
Yes.
You do?
Garrett is the best tracker.
I have your skills. I can't do anything.
That's not true.
Oh, well, that's not what I quite said. like soldiering and sign making and like a little bit of tailoring. I get some sides are a little bit too cinched, but aside from that, it's going quite well. I'm still getting darts in the back.
What? Where's Agatha?
Yeah, Agatha seems like they're very, very.
Brains of the operation.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, maybe it's best for you to come speak with
Yeah.
my partner
You
Agatha.
seem like the heart of the operation for what
Thank
it's
you,
worth.
because I'm thumping all the time.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
it will be the fingers of the
And the
operation.
feet of the operation.
Wonderful. Appendages, wonderful, thank you. Please come in. And Porthos rushes you to Agatha, who has stopped carrying meals around, but is still using those sharp eyes to dart around and take reads of the room and to be doing seemingly time calculations. Hi, I'm sorry, yes. Remind me again what you were doing when this happened.
We were uplifting the tarp through the mechanism
We were
for
talking
the
to the
horses.
horses.
And what did you witness exactly?
A prismatic wave.
Yes, it's a prismatic wave, a magic force that had come through the woods and through the horses who are now talking.
And it was pretty.
I have a question. My detect magic was up when that came through. What type of magic?
Ooh.
That's a very
That's so good.
good question.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um, let me think of exactly how to answer
Yeah.
that. As I pull up Beyond and make sure that I have the list in front of me. Because you are correct that, or I'll say that it was a magical wave, and it went from 0 to 60. Oh.
If it was speak with animals, that would be divination.
Right. I'm trying to see if... Okay. You picked up divination.
Okay.
But there was something in addition to it. As if there is, I want to say, either compounded magic's happening, or this was cast. And it was cast. This isn't naturally occurring. This was cast with someone who is... Their magic is bleeding together quite a bit.
Oh. So it's like muddy magic?
Yes, that's a great way to put it. I'm also, because you had detect magic up, and because I wasn't able to give you an answer immediately, I'm going to give you a sense as well on top of this. You sensed anger. And the specific type of anger is revenge.
Ooh.
Oh.
It was served cold.
Yes.
It's a fragrance.
Unlike the stew here. Agatha would say. Agatha is calculating out, and suddenly it's as if everything coalesces and just... Is there anything you want to bring to her attention about the magic that you detected before she asks the favor of you?
Yeah, I'll turn around and go, are there any particularly powerful magic users in this town?
In this town? No, not
Anyone who really hates you?
hates
Good question.
us. No, no, if anything, we made this town and the surrounding areas so much more equitable. I can't imagine anyone hating us off the top of my head.
Well, with this sort of business model, I imagine it could upset quite a few people who value gold.
Or somebody was getting back at the people whose horses it were that seemed to be upcharging and scamming people a little bit.
That's true. Yeah, none of them were very good business people.
By the way, round them up. Whose horses?
Yes.
Sorry, go on.
Who's that would be everyone.
Oh, we just do a locked room situation.
Well, we actually do feature lockdowns here at the tavern.
I locked the front door.
Yes, which is why that, and I'll be honest with you, it's mostly an ornamental lock for those purposes. But yes, okay, everyone, listen up. These 4 adventurers and their companions are now in charge of this investigation.
The fingers of the investigation.
Right. The hands of justice.
Yes.
The Hands of Justice and the Fingers of Investigation. Is that the name of the group that you're...
It is now.
HOJFO. What was the last one?
I got distracted. What's happening?
Foy.
Fingers of
Hodge Foy.
Hodgefoy.
Hodgefoy.
Hodgefoy. That's us.
Absolutely. Hodgefoy is here. Agatha struggles through. And I would be happy to assist in any way that I can. In fact, and she turns and motions to a gentleman that you recognize as the piercing eyes that were watching.
Hunter.
And reading, yes.
Ooh.
The ponytailed man.
Oh, that updo.
As the crowd sort of parts, as this updo stands and gets to his feet and wanders to you. He is dressed in expensive, well put together clothing that obviously were not touched by the rain.
Uh-huh.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Evening is good, and I'm gonna use Gus to pull up a chair.
Whoa! And that's what he says. Oh.
Yeah.
Have a seat. What's your name? My name's Daisy. Hi.
Oh, that's for me.
That's for you. Please sit.
Thanks. Hello. My name is Squire Gent. I am the local potentate. Potentate.
What's that?
What are you? Sorry, you do what?
I am sort of the governor in these parts. I also will help in any manner that I can. I grew up here, and I am willing to assist with any knowledge that I might have about local lore. Also, I know most everyone here who passes through, considering that this is the economic backbone of this region. So please, if there's anything you need, and I will say if there's any motivation you need to complete this investigation, if you are able to come to the source of this magic and these happenings that are seemingly tearing apart the fabric of the peace within this tavern and by proxy the region, I would be happy to declare the four of you, and your team name again is
Hodgefoy.
Hodgefoy.
As the princes and princesses and royalty of the town.
Pardon? Oh,
Right?
yes.
Yeah. And
Well,
more shiny stuff?
well, while we don't necessarily respect royalty in the
Head
same,
scientist.
Oh.
that's open to discussion. I think that there would have to be a council that would address
I
that.
would like to be the town's favorite birds.
Ooh.
So,
Well,
Yeah,
how about
nice.
this? I can offer you the positions of local legends, and each of you can choose your title if you are able to not just come to the source of this magic, but possibly even stop it, as these are all traders, not adventurers.
That makes sense.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, you've had yourself a deal, Gent.
Yes.
Thank
Kent,
you.
We are in.
Wonderful.
do you know any particularly powerful magic users?
Yes, who are your suspicions?
Oh yeah. Do you have like
Did you
a
do it?
suspect list? Or...
Oh, Daisy had a good question.
Did I do it?
Did you make the horses talk?
Oh.
I did not. It's in my interest to make sure that this region stays.
Silent.
No. Actually, not. No. No. We like the hustle and bustle of noise, but joyous noise.
All right, cross Gent off the list.
Did it, wait, did
I have a
it,
notebook and I cross it.
But perhaps. Give me 1 second. Huddle and Gent turns to Agatha and huddles with Agatha. Oh, I'm sorry. No. This is if you could take a few steps back.
I understand.
They're huddling now.
Any more of that stew?
Oh, I love that stew. It's really
Yes,
good.
I do think.
Lots
I do
of
think.
potatoes in it.
Yes, I think. Honestly, she's such a treat. They turn back. Well, we hope you enjoy this too, of course.
It's great.
I like secrets.
Then let me let you in on one. Actually, this is not really so much a secret as much as sort of a general town know-how.
I'm
But
less interested now.
That's
okay,
gossip.
secret. I'm scared of bubbles.
You are.
The idea of them popping freaks me
Oh,
out.
I wonder.
Oh, wow.
So I don't like seeing it. The anticipation that eventually it will pop.
So it's like the sadness you feel after it disperses.
No, I'm happy it's gone.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting. We'll
It's-
talk to talk later. I am so fascinated in your mind.
Thank you. In terms of things that wig me out a little bit,
Yeah.
you might want to speak with Malvolio.
Mel-
And he
Malvolio.
gestures up to
Cross garters?
Yes.
Stockings?
Upstairs, there is sort of a landing space where there is clearly a candle that is casting the shadow of a gentleman against the wall. A gentleman who I'll say is wearing a cap, and when he turns, the silhouette, the silhouette cast by the shadow, shows a beard.
Oh, Malvolio.
Malvolio. Yes.
You think he's a bit suspicious?
Have you seen him?
No, I missed it earlier.
Yeah, that guy's super weird.
Oh, okay.
we
Have
can
you
go
s-
talk to him.
Yeah, he was on our list to talk to.
I would put him at the top.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, is there a particular reason why that is?
He's a very strange man. He's rude, he's odd, and also he has nothing to... Everyone here has nothing to gain from secrets being spilled, save for one, Malvolio, who travels not by horse.
Oh.
Donkey?
No, it just wanders.
On feet.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Must not go very far.
I guess
It's
not.
only in his only like block radius.
A little bit of a clingy man.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
It's hard to venture.
Well, let's go talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You head up, and Malvolio is sitting back. The rest of you now see him, and you get a good look. He is an older gentleman, a long beard, and a sort of wicked smile, but wicked in a way that you can't quite place. He's also got a scar upon his forehead, and you're not quite sure how it occurred.
I would like to roll an investigation to see if that scar's real.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh my god, no. All right, well, that is a 3. So
Can I give you bardic inspiration?
Okay.
D6. I think this is not going to help it get it past it's a 3 to start.
So it'd be
It's a
8.
pretty even at your highest. What I will say is you tried to do this check. It's hard for you to tell. It's not that you believe it. It's actually very difficult for you to detect.
And candlelight, probably.
And
Right.
candlelight,
Mm-hmm.
a gentleman who stayed away from direct light for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits back. So, you've come to fair Malvolio, have you?
Oh my god.
It's come to that.
Yeah, have a seat. Higher, Daisy.
I'm sitting already. What do you come to fair Malvolio to ask?
Some simple questions.
Yes, we
Mm.
would love to first ask you, how are you?
Oh,
They have my notebook, and I'm staring at him.
how am I?
I'm broken.
My right knee's a little achy.
How is that from all the adventuring you've been doing?
Yes,
That's great, because we're all adventurers here.
we are.
Every single one of us.
Every
Nobody's-
single one of us.
You're an adventurer?
Yes.
What kind of adventuring do you
Zone
do?
of truth.
That feels right.
Well, you ask your question, so we
Okay.
have to answer you properly.
Wow.
Did you say this out loud? Did you, Zone of
No,
Truth?
I'd be casting it. How I actually cast it instead, though, I actually channel my magic. Instead of it coming from me, my magic actually comes from Woof. So Woof is actually the one on my shoulder who kind of like does a little hand motion to cast Zone of Truth before you answer Daisy's question.
What did you ask, Daisy?
Are you an What kind of adventuring do you do?
I'm not an adventurer, I'm a liar. Oh, shoot
Oh.
Magoots.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Ah.
So you
Mm.
want to keep sitting and answering more of our questions.
Like, where were you about 5 minutes ago?
There's a save for Zone of Truth, is that correct?
Yes.
For what you're-
yeah,
what you're
charisma.
doing?
Yeah. And what's he got to save?
14 on charisma.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see if Malvolio is able to do this.
He seems pretty charismatic.
I'll be trying to like take my rope to like tie his hands a little bit.
Shoot Magoots.
I'll just tie your hands a little bit while we have a conversation.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
If this happens to adventurers all the time. This should be old hat for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not an adventurer.
Oh, right. You're
right.
a
Oh,
liar.
your voice changed.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I
You're
also
so
didn't
good.
notice.
Thank you.
You're
I noticed
so
Did you?
voices.
I did not, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
didn't
really
even
picking up on
notice.
that.
Put way too much attention to the wrong details.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for your answer. Where were you
Wait.
5 minutes ago?
Where were you 5 minutes ago, and why would you lie about being an adventurer?
I was wandering around,
Yeah.
taking in everybody who is at the tavern currently,
Uh-huh.
and I glanced over at the four of you in the Lost and Found.
Yeah.
And what was that last question?
I forgot.
Why
No.
would you lie about being an adventurer?
Why would you lie about being an adventurer?
Yeah, it feels weird.
Oh, I'm a con man.
Oh, I've met so
many con men before. We're not your mark, but who is?
I haven't found one yet tonight,
Oh.
but here's hoping.
Oh. Can we have money?
Yeah. You probably have so much money as a con man.
Oh wait, do you have money?
Yes.
Right, his hands are tied.
Where is your
I'm gonna rob him.
He's a con man. I'll just take the money.
At this point, it's just liberating it.
Where is it?
It's. I have a couple fake coins in my pocket. The rest are in a vault.
Oh, that's boring.
Well, I'm smart.
Are you?
Yes.
I guess it's true.
I just wasn't very good at that save.
What's that?
Tell us, Malvolio, what were the results of your investigation? Who was the target now?
They're
After
all
sur-
marks.
I see.
Right, but you didn't find like a specific one?
No, why
And
are
you
you
weren't
asking?
out by the horses.
Because there was a pulse of magic, and we're just trying to understand if that was from you or someone who maybe wants to kill you. Because I'm thinking if you're a con artist, people probably want you very dead.
Yeah.
And
Just slapping his face.
Just
Aha. Yes. Yes.
do you do magic?
Do I do magic? Does Malvolio do magic? Let's see here.
That sounds like a children's book. Does Malvolio do magic?
It's just like
No.
Does he have a magic item?
But what I will say is Malvolio is excellent at identifying aspects of the arcane.
Oh, okay.
So Malvolio sits back. Okay, let's get things straight.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do anything with the horses. That's not my jam, if I'm being quite honest. I'm more of the I take joy in people getting tricked because I play their egos against them sort of situation. That's sort of more of my thing.
Join forces?
Join forces.
Let's do this.
Join forces.
Yeah, I feel
Join
like-
forces. Get some marks. Get some money.
No, no.
Here, get some trickery
Justice.
afoot.
No, help
Justice.
people.
Let's
Let's use
figure
your
out
skills for good.
the pretty magic. Wait, I don't understand. Why are we upset that there was pretty magic and the horses are talking?
I guess we're not upset, but the magic that I felt, it was definitely vengeful and angry.
Oh.
So my
Oh.
concern is, I would love for the horses to keep talking. Actually, I think that would be a great result of it. But I'm afraid they're going to do something else that's going to hurt people.
It was just the warning.
Yeah.
Okay,
strange
so
one.
what's that?
I might have actually been a little too hasty in my agreeing to team up.
Too late, you said it.
Yeah,
brought
you
us
did
back.
say it. No
Yeah,
take
no
back
take
seats.
back
I don't care. I'm a con man.
Stop it.
Ow! Your nails, no, your wings. That's my very sensitive. The glue I'm using.
I was
to
gonna
keep
say
the
when
scar
they
on.
hit it, it was
yeah.
a big scar.
Ow.
Pops off.
Very sensitive. Couple
Not
more
even
might
a very
happen.
good con man.
How about this?
Mm.
We play a little game. If you all win, I'm your man. If I win, you still have to stop the magic because you've agreed to this, I assume. But then we get to do.
We'll
A
let
con.
you go. Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
okay.
nicer.
You want us to help you with a con?
Yeah,
What con?
I haven't thought of one yet.
As long as it doesn't have to do with murdering anyone, I feel.
No murder.
But stealing is fine.
As long as we steal
I
from
mean,
somebody
it's not
who has
fine.
already stolen from somebody
That's
else.
the
Yeah, we'll
code.
steal only from bad people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
A
What's
deal.
the game?
Oh, we should ask that first.
Dang it.
Was that deal?
You said it, and it's verbal agreement, and that's the rules. That's the rules.
All right, what are we doing?
We're playing Tower of Tiger.
What's that?
Oh.
So fun.
Let me explain to you how this works. Each player rolls. Actually, hold on. And Malvolio gestures to like a bag by the side of a table. Can one of you reach in there and pull out the dice?
Sure.
No tricks. And I'm in a zone of truth, so I have to tell you
Is
the
there any
truth.
money in that bag?
There's no money in that bag unless you can have dice money.
I do.
Then in that case,
Is
yes.
there anything shiny in there?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're all actually very shiny.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can I have these?
No.
Okay.
I would have said yes, and I would have found a way to trick you and get more dice from you. Is kind of my thing, but
Wow.
let's just play a simple game.
Mm.
Tower of Tiger.
Rah.
Each player rolls a d4, and you can gather these as the rules are explained. A d4, a d6, a d8, a d10, a d12, and a d20. A total of 6 dice.
Is this everything for the D100? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think these have been rolling really low for me. I need new ones.
For you?
Listen.
Starting with the player who's rolled the highest, which means we're all going to roll these.
All of them?
We're going to go in a circle and play a little game.
Okay.
So, take your dice.
I don't
It's
understand. With like
100.
different shapes.
I know. This one's pointy.
All you got to worry about is the numbers.
They're all dice, even? Okay.
Okay. We roll all of them at once?
Yes, all at once.
Oh.
All of them?
Yes.
Wee! Ooh.
Okay.
And start adding up.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Okay.
And this is a mini game that is found in the module itself.
Okay, I have my number. I'll write it down before I forget it.
Okay. Now let's go around in a circle. And it was really difficult for Malvolio to toss these dice, but let's go around in a circle and say what we've got.
38.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 37.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
I thought that was good.
I'm 31.
Okay. And I got a 29.
Oh.
So you'll be going first, and then we're going to go in a circular motion.
Oh, there's
not
more.
Don't move your dice.
Oh.
Let them stay as they are. What you're going to do is we're going to work clockwise. We're going to go in a circle, and each player is going to place one of their dice into the mouth of the tiger.
Ooh.
Now, the first player will place their dice without changing the result of that roll. The next player will do the same, and we'll start adding the die that are in the tiger's mouth in the middle up until we reach 20 or greater.
20.
20 great.
Whoever puts down the die that breaks the 20 or greater value wins that round, and you get a point.
It gets higher than 20?
Yes.
Okay.
If
okay.
you meet 20.
Now, once that happens, all the dice in the middle are discarded,
Oh.
and we begin again with whatever dice remain.
Okay.
And there's one fold here. A player can pass once per round,
Okay.
choosing to not place a die into the middle, but you must re-roll one of your remaining die.
Oh, it's
When
a
doing
double-edged
so-
sword.
You can't do it if the player right before you also passed.
Okay, good to
Okay.
know.
Right.
And we do this until we either can't add up to 20 or until all the dice are gone.
All right.
Sounds
we have
good?
To get over
But
to
if one of us wins this,
Then
then we all
win.
win.
Yes.
Except for you.
And
You're
when
by
I
yourself.
win,
Mm.
I will get to pull a con with the rest of you helping me.
I think you're very confident as a con man, and I feel like I understand where that word came from now. But
Ah.
you should just get used to losing for this one.
Feel free to go first. You're all playing against me.
Is it a secret which one we're choosing? Or is
Well,
It's more of a strategy thing.
Ah.
Normally I would use fake dice, but
Ah.
zone of truth.
So by the time it gets to him,
Yes. Let's start.
We want to break.
We want to break it?
Yes.
we want to break it, but we don't want. We
Right.
don't want him.
Him to
Yeah,
break.
Malvolio.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
So as long as it breaks, do I have to get it 220? Do you have to get it 220?
20 or past.
That's 11. Now, my strategy is to save some of the lower ones for later so that we
Let's
can.
see if you dorks can beat this. I'm gonna hand this to you. If you could mind not placing that. The 2 at the top there.
23.
No, 13.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, it's at 13.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
I could also do it.
You want to do it? You can do it, and then I can start, and then you can do it again.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can get us to exactly 20, or I can get us way above it, but I can save that.
Yeah, I can save that one.
Okay, I'll do this one.
Okay.
What should we strategize?
I got a big one.
You want to use the big one?
Yeah, I can use a big one next time, then we can get 2 points really fast.
Because I have a big one too.
Okay, we all have one big one.
The size doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
by the numbers.
It's how you use it.
I think you're. Yeah, I think you have the right instinct. Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Malvolio's doing something weird.
I'm just stroking my baby.
that is the weird thing. Yeah. Okay, it's at 20.
Congratulations, you get a point. Clear the dice
Hey!
off the table,
Yay!
please.
All right.
Take them back. Those are now out of play.
Great.
Put them aside.
There you go.
So should I do
start,
the high one to get it started and go again?
Yeah. And then you'll be able to like break it before it even hits him.
Okay. I'll put my 18 in.
18.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are jerks. And that's true because it's a zone of truth.
You want to get to 20 exact?
Or above.
Okay, then I'm going to get to 20 exact with 2.
Ooh.
2 points to your team. What's your team name again?
Hodge boy.
Dear God.
It's an acronym. All right, we'll start off strong with a 1. To you, buddies.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hopefully there's
Go
no
ahead and place
19.
that there.
Oh,
Was it a 19?
it's a 19.
What could we do?
Malvolio strikes again.
Strikes for the first time.
Yeah.
In my life, I've stricken many times.
We don't know.
We haven't seen that.
This cap wasn't originally mine. Point to me.
Oh.
Take that cap off.
Yay! Literally theft. You didn't even do anything clever about it like Malvolio. I'm Trixie. You're just
people have it.
takey. Do you know you're wearing it?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
If we can find somebody with magic who can shrink it, you can give it to Wolf.
Oh.
I can. I can't shrink it. Damn this! It's so true.
I'll wear it for now. Okay, oh, it's me!
Yeah.
I'll also start with a big number, and then you can just push it over before it gets to...
Okay.
All right, I put down 15.
Okay. Well, then I'll do the 5 and go just right there.
What the hell? 3 points to team. What was it?
Hodge boy.
My God.
At this point.
The hands of justice and the fingers of investigation.
Keep going.
So I think then I should just do the 6.
Wait,
You just played.
Oh no, I went. No, I went. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna do a 14.
A 14, you say? Well, that pairs well with my 6.
What the?
It's all been even 20s even.
Boom goes
Another
like
point. What is that? 4 points?
That's it.
Yeah.
To Hodgeford.
Hodge.
At this point, it's your memory more than anything.
I lay down a 7.
Okay.
If you can read Abria's writing.
Okay, 7. I've got 3 that I'll put down. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting.
I have some highs and a lows.
I could put one of my lower ones down
Yeah, you can
to be
finish it off.
safe.
Teamwork.
Sure.
Okay, I'll do a lower. I'll do my 1 for this one.
Okay.
Getting desperate, I see. Actually, wait, no, Zone of Truth? This is pretty good strategy.
That's 11.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna put this 10.
Nice. 21.
21.
5 points.
Yes.
Still anyone's... No, Zone of Truth. I'm probably going to lose.
Oh, chin up, friend. What can you do with a 2?
Oh, you silly.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You already
You can't bluff. That makes
Quite the
it...
Do you know how hard it is for a combat to learn how to not lie?
Okay, that's 8. I've only got little numbers left. I'll make it... I'll put another 3 in. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good move. I don't have to police my tone if I'm saying the right thing.
11. I could do a 3 or a 6.
Either way.
Okay, I'll do a 3.
So smart. Again, true,
So-
but
But with a
How
tone.
much are we at?
So that's
14?
Yeah. 14.
Was it a 2 or 3 you put in?
3.
Okay, then 14 yes.
14.
With different numbers on
If
different
I
sides of this
did
one.
Yeah, we do.
low,
Mm.
would it be okay?
Oh, no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Just the
in
ones.
this 3.
Okay, so 17.
Uh-huh.
And a 4 here would make that 21.
21.
get wrecked.
Boy!
Was that 6 points?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's yours.
Let's keep going.
You still have a chance.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I've run the numbers.
I see. Well, it's your turn.
But the
I'm
rules
not
say we
sure.
play until one of us
What
runs
is it?
out of
Is
dice.
it a 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Take it up with a break.
Strong start.
11.
Hmm.
15.
Okay.
That is a
21.
6.
And you're out of dice.
And I'm out of dice.
Oh.
There's still dice to be played in general.
Sure.
So.
That's cleared and another
All right, what is
point
that,
on the
7
board.
points?
Yes.
Starting off again with a 2.
Genuinely. What? A 2?
2.
And with this placement, Malvolia admits defeat. Quietly.
Hey.
Okay, so that's 9.
It doesn't, I'm out.
No, but it's going to be a decisive victory.
Yes.
Oh, I see. You want to rub it in.
11.
17.
I'm out.
Uh-oh.
We got pretty close. We win.
Well, I guess you still win. Damn this Zone of Truth.
That's a really fun game, though.
Yeah.
You know, if you just
Can you
kept
just
playing
run
games
mad?
like this, then with regular, vaguely honest gambling, you wouldn't have to con people at all.
Yeah, because that was exhilarating.
It was
I had
so
the
much
best
fun.
Time.
Did you really?
I would give you real money, but I'm not gonna because that wasn't on the table. But I would have.
Yeah, I would
I'll-
just pay to play this game normally.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Well, I might take that into consideration then going forward.
Yes.
And I might open up a little game house or something like that to run fun games like this that are dice based and no one's feelings get hurt.
Yeah.
Leo.
Pardon?
You could serve tea.
And maybe we'll serve tea at this game house so it can be a pleasant little
Lovely.
situation.
Do we get a discount?
You
It was our idea.
Yeah, I
like
think we should get a
stakeholders.
discount.
you will not get a discount because that was not agreed upon in the beginning.
Oh,
Fair enough.
stakeholders? Well, that hasn't really been an
You're not
agreement yet.
stakeholders, no.
No, I feel like we're kind of...
Wait.
Wait, one deal
Wait.
at a time.
If you invest in the game house, you will be stakeholders and you will hold stake in the game house.
Why don't we invest our time into this mystery?
Yes.
Yeah, you said you were going to help us, so what do we do next?
Well, untie you first. I'm
Mm,
sure.
talk to us first.
Oh.
There is only one place that one could cast that type of magic. A distance. That would also be a hideout.
Oh.
But if you were to ask anyone here, they would tell you that it's a dangerous part of the land. Somewhere that most folks don't venture out to.
Is it a dark place?
Yes,
Interesting.
especially now with it storming. In fact, the storm would cease and I think would become a blizzard by the time we were to get up there.
That's probably fine. You know, we know how to deal with blizzards.
Yes, especially climbing. Are you
Yes.
speaking of going a mountain climbing?
Yes.
Normally I'd be able to fly to the top, but the blizzard might make it really difficult.
Yeah, maybe you should stay with us for a little bit.
Okay.
It will not be safe. But if the agreement is to get to the source of the magic, I can tell you, with all of my acumen, that I know where this is coming from. As to the circumstances of this magic being produced, I would not be able to recognize that until I were to get up there.
So you'll just be our guide then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that like I wasn't sort of agreeing to that to begin with.
Because everything, it's really important for everything to be your idea.
It's such a good idea you just had.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Only you can guide us.
Amazing.
Are
Only
you also in the zone of truth, or?
No.
No.
That's called condescension.
So
is that
you
where
are.
the con man comes from?
Oh, no, I'm just like this.
Oh, I see. So you don't need it.
No.
Okay. Wonderful. I can't wait to hit the road with you all.
I'm
Huzzah.
gonna untie you.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Should we take some of the very nice horses, or we should? What kind of climb is it? Is it like a climb, or is it like a climb?
There are, if I understand correctly, there's a path.
Oh,
I love paths.
But the path is the one way in and the one way out. But we should leave immediately.
Okay, let's go.
Agatha, we're leaving.
And Agatha kind of looks up from below.
We have a lead.
Great, wonderful, thank you. Great,
We're
thank
going
you
up
so
the
much.
mountain. Bye.
Okay,
Is there anything we need to know about the mountain before we embark on
Or the
that
path
mission?
to the mountain.
Or do you have anything that would help us with blizzards?
I can provide you coats. But in terms of the path, you and Malvolio kind of nods knowingly. It's said that there's a beast.
Beast.
Oh, beast. There's always a beast.
What does the beast
I'm sorry,
cast
what?
magic?
Yeah. Oh.
Magic?
To my knowledge, there's no stories of the beast casting magic, simply that the beast bellows out into the night.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something you have in
Don't say
common
that.
then.
It's the only way I can get to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
The
the
white
bellowing.
noise, right.
We can give you horses, and we can give you coats,
Okay.
Perfect.
That's all we
and
need.
Thank you.
stew to keep you warm on the way.
Oh, perfect.
I was gonna ask.
I was angry for some stew, I'm gonna be honest.
We'll get this sorted in no time.
Yeah.
I'll go to Marty.
Great. Yeah, you feel free to choose your. No one was gonna want to touch these horses until they
talk
Yeah,
back.
they can
exactly.
just come with us.
Yeah.
Marty and Clyde, and I think those are the only people that we got introduced to, but I'm sure we'll find out people's names on the way.
Great. Wonderful. We'll see you on your way. What was your perception again?
My
Your passive perception?
15.
As you are all heading out, getting ready for this mountain adventure, out of the sight of everybody, with his wrists free, Malvolio does check on his cursed dagger. Pulls it out, checks it, pockets it again, and steals himself up. Okay, let's go.
That's the spirit.
The spirit. Is Porthos by the exit?
Porthos is by the exit.
Hey, Porthos.
Yes.
I've been told this
uh,
would normally be an insensitive question to ask, but circumstances have become a little bit funny. What happened?
Oh,
How did you get that scar?
Porthos or
I thought Jerome has a
Jerome.
Oh, was it Jerome
Yes.
who had the scar? Okay, then I would like to
Yes.
find Jerome.
Yeah,
instead.
our
Okay.
best friend Jerome.
I bet
What
we
I
know
would-
Jerome.
We know
I
Jerome.
approached Jerome like this.
Good.
Hi, we know each other. We're talking.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, I was told that this was usually an implied thing, but the circumstances have gotten a little bit funny. How'd you get that scar?
It was a smithing accident.
I'm very sorry. I thought it would be something.
Relevant.
Yeah.
all related to the beast.
Literally
from,
my life, but okay.
Is that true?
That is literally my life?
No, is that it was a smithing accident? Is that true or are you lying to us?
No, I'm telling the truth. Why would I lie?
I think it's amazing that you're a smither.
Thank you very much. It's
Yeah.
my life.
It's amazing.
Thank
Your
you.
life is
What kind of stuff do you make?
You're not going to believe this, anvils.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm kind of like a Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right inside, check that.
Sure.
Ah.
His life. Oh, that's pretty good.
Incredible.
What do you know? It's 19.
Okay, with a 19, what I will say is what you pick up on is it's not really his life. He's just under the impression that your profession is your life. He does have a very rich
Yeah.
inside
Yeah.
personal
Good
life,
stuff.
but he's not lying in terms of what he does.
No,
It's lying to
we-
himself.
We work to live, not live to work. Hustle culture is very 3 years ago.
It's all I've known.
I encourage you to get a hobby.
And I point him in the direction of Porthos, like wood carving or sewing tiny jackets.
Porthos has so many hobbies. You should talk about you could, or
done all of
maybe
them at
one
least
of
once.
one of the horses could give you some insight into,
and
working
make
to
sure
live.
your hobby is not monetized.
Yeah.
Very important.
Make sure it's for you.
It's not a hobby anymore. We want
Yeah.
to monetize it.
Thanks.
Welcome,
Cool. All right. Okay, we're gonna go up the mountain now. Bye.
This
let-
feels nice.
You make your way up the mountain with Malvolio freed and traveling with you. You crest one particular hill, and you all hear a bellowing scream.
The creature.
Oh.
I thought it was you.
I almost fell asleep.
Yes. Everybody gets a little drowsy. What does the bellowing sound like? Like, is it human, animal, like what tones is it?
Ooh, give me a survival or animal handling check, unless you can reason, investigation, or something.
Animal handling, that is a 6 or 15.
15? Okay. With 15, 15's good. 15's very good. I'll say you recognize this as owlbear,
Oh,
but you don't know where.
that's an owlbear.
Owlbear. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
This owlbear.
Owlbear.
Sounded like that.
Sounds like it's from
owlbears.
everywhere.
I would like to try to pinpoint that bellow with my survival instinct.
Let's roll.
Well, that's a 12.
Ooh.
Okay, well, what I'll say is it's not from down below you. Did you roll animal handling or survival?
Survival.
Survival, wonderful. So definitely with survival, you know it's not coming from below you. And I'm going to give you an additional detail.
Okay.
Because it's survival. The wind is blowing towards your face.
The wind is blowing towards us.
All right, I will. Okay.
That means maybe the sound waves have carried on the waves of wind.
Oh, that makes sense to me, yeah.
I think it came from that way.
Keep going up the mountain. Okay.
All right.
But be careful.
You start to head up, and if you'd like, you can place your minis on the map there at the entrance of the forest.
This beautiful map.
So this one's me.
This one's. I feel
A
like
little
I'm
bird on
in
my shoulder.
front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Mhm.
behind Garrett, because Garrett is tracker.
Yes.
So Garrett, where are you, the pup?
You're facing backwards.
Yeah, so as you're going forward, sort of maybe chopping through the underbrush, Garrett's pointing where to go.
Yes, and I'm just spookily looking over your shoulder.
Honestly, I'm just vibing.
Awesome. Great, as you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
In fact,
Everyone's kind of got their part.
I will say you're vibing, and as you're vibing, you take a second to glance at a pool that's near you.
Oh. Suppose I do. I look for my reflection.
You see it in the ripples of the water. Water surrounded by frozen snow.
Who
Wait
is
a
that
minute.
girl you see?
I
No
stick my
snow,
beak in
no
it.
snow
Oh.
covered hills.
That's a daring move. Roll initiative. I'm just kidding.
Ah!
The water's warm.
Oh. I don't think that's right.
Have you found a hot spring?
Oh, maybe it's a hot spring and it doesn't matter. We'll just keep moving.
That's probably fine.
It's probably just that. Completely natural. Nothing to worry about.
Wait, is it hot like a hot spring, or is it warm like it's not frozen and it should be?
It's not frozen, and I suppose it should be.
Well, perhaps Slushy got a little excited.
Don't
It
say that right
melted.
after they put their.
Well, no one told her
No,
to.
I prestidigitation might be.
Wait, no, look at that tree.
Oh, yeah. There's no snow on it.
You notice that the trees around here do not have snow.
Oh.
And the line of visibility is as far as that stops at the tree line.
But there is snow on the ground.
Yep.
Are there any other tracks that we can see?
Give me another survival check.
I will. This is what I do. That's Stinger to 7.
No. No.
No, just fresh powder.
Mm.
Good for skiing.
Oh right, they did say it's like it's snowing, right? That
That's
it's about
true.
to snow. Okay. Are there any? Because I have learned now that you want me to check. Are there any objections for me to just go? Can I just go?
No,
Can we
thank
just
you
go?
for asking.
Okay. I just follow because there's still a path, sort of, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Malvolio, do you have any objection? Wait, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Before we leave.
Oh wait, I'm not tied.
Can I? Yeah, you're not tied up.
Yeah.
Is that a habit
this just a
now?
thing now?
Yes.
You get tied up a lot. I don't want that's none of my business.
Yums.
I would like to take a vial of this water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna, like a scientist, go up and take a jar and cork some of this water.
Perfect. Give me an investigation or perception check.
Science.
Over 10. We'll do it.
Investigation.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
15. Fantastic. You look as you're scooping out the water. The ripples settle a bit. They settle in a faster than natural manner. And as that happens, you see the reflection of an owlbear right behind you. Could you place this amazing mini
Oh!
right behind
Is that to scale?
the party?
Up a little bit.
Right behind Violet right there.
Can you see him? Because
Yeah, you can.
they're right. This,
Oh,
wait,
gosh.
just look at the.
So-
Wait, hang on. Look at the.
Oh,
So many
yeah,
details.
They're so pretty.
As the like fear hits of feeling a presence, I cast my form of dread.
Okay.
Which is just like it bolsters Bark a little bit, and the feathers. It's almost like the undercoating of the feathers shows a little bit, and now there's kind of like shades of like iridescent in it that hit kind of like deep greens throughout her feathers. And some of them on her back like stand straight up in the shape of armor, essentially, but made of her feathers.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
The owlbear clocks that. Roll for initiative.
Ah!
Ooh.
Okay. What level am I? No. Don't
17?
get advantage yet.
19. Although I don't know what I want to do. So.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Wonderful. All these are great.
5.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Bringing up the rear.
Apparently, I was like, "Can I go ahead?" Oh no, you're back there now.
Bark, you're the one that is ready essentially for battle.
Okay, so I turn around, definitely like startled by it, and I just go, "Oh no, stop it! There's a storm out here. It's very rude to sneak up on people." And I cast Lightning Lure, which is just a roll to hit. No, it's a save.
Yes.
It's a strength save, though. They're
Okay.
pretty strong.
What's the strength save?
14. Do bad.
That's a 21 on the save.
bummer.
Okay,
not
that
bad.
does nothing. And I will hex it
Okay.
as a bonus
Ooh.
action.
Nice.
And I will hex its strength.
Okay. If you want to remind everyone at home again, how that's going to affect the strength?
Yeah, so what this does is it gives you disadvantage on strength saves.
That's right.
Your ability is hexed, and now you're not so good at it. Yeah,
The-
you have disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability, and it also does an additional d6 when I hit.
Okay.
Next. So the next time I hit you.
Perfect. The owlbear screeches in a way that acknowledges, like your first attack misses, and the owlbear kind of jumps out as an animal would. But when you hex it, the owlbear recognizes that it's been hexed.
Too smart. Too smart.
Oh no, we're finding something else smarter than me again.
Oh, it's okay. There's no way it hits harder than you do.
Thanks.
Violet, I believe you're up.
Okay, I don't know if the owlbear's bad,
Mm.
but it might be. Okay, so what Violet does, clutching this vial of water, slaps the lid back on, startled, so not intending to harm, but harming. Her eyes go like almost like white, like they roll back into her head, and she casts Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at the owlbear.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is a 7 plus 5.
12.
12. Does 12 hit?
A 12 just misses.
Okay.
And again, the owlbear sort of dodges out of
Yeah.
the way, and it grazes the shoulder, but doesn't do damage.
Cool. Gonna use my bonus action to turn into my star form.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's almost like her eyes roll back in her head. She launches the guiding bolt, and with that momentum, she's rolling and then is glittered into stars.
So good.
The owlbear cocks its head a little bit to the side watching this happen, not mystified and also not ignoring it. Garrett, you're up.
Yes. Well, you could say then that the owlbear is sufficiently like distracted by all of
Yes,
this?
I would say so.
All right. Well, then Garrett and Slushy form into like a common formation that they do, and they sort of bend down and split off in two different directions. I'd like to make a stealth check with Garrett to try to get hidden.
Okay, please.
That is 13.
13 will do it.
All right.
With distraction.
So while stealthed, Garrett's going to make his way around to the other side of the owlbear, and then Slushy's going to come in for a quick snap at the heels.
Great, let's go for it.
And that will be... Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Yeah, so it's just more for show.
Okay.
But I would like to say that Garrett is now on the other side of the owlbear,
Yes.
providing flanking and getting ready for a sneak attack.
Okay.
Which one are you again, Garrett?
That one.
This one?
Yep. I believe, right?
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to say that until either attention's brought to you or you move, that you were, because of that stealth check,
Yeah.
you are hidden
Sweet. Love it.
from the view. Which brings up Daisy.
Is it
real-
nice? Is it not nice? Is it nice? Is it not nice?
We're very unclear at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay. It was. You said it was mean before. I'm gonna hit it. I'm also gonna start raging.
Whoa!
So I rolled a 3 and a 2 for my attacks.
Okay.
So I am not fully committed to the combat, clearly. So I just.
Terribly effective first round.
I think I kind of freeze and panic for a second. So I just start raging, and then that's it.
Okay.
Because there's no way I'm hitting with a 3 and a 2.
Let me ask this question. Do you attack and miss, or do you just not attack? with
Oh,
those
I
rolls?
absolutely attack and miss.
Okay.
I think I probably, because there's still snow and ice on the ground,
Yes.
right? I'm absolutely gonna I'm probably like going for one, slipping, missing, and trying to catch it on the upswing, and just like totally whiffing it.
Perfect.
You're doing great, Daisy.
Hey, you.
The owlbear watches this, clocks the three of you, and then sees the figure of Malvolio, and stops and thinks, and kind of like perches up, and exhales. And as the owlbear exhales, the form shrinks down into the shape of a human druid.
Oh, where owlbear?
Do we?
Let's switch the minis.
Right there.
Oh, right in front of me.
I love this guy.
So cool.
Oh my gosh. Braids and stuff. I'm
The-
obsessed with that.
Man, his face is crossed with lines of stress and magic. His eyes are not just sunken, but the eyes of someone whose soul will forever be tired. This is a man who has spent a lot of time in isolation against the elements. And yet he smiles and pulls his coat a little bit closer as he's lost the warmth of the owlbear form. Well, I obviously have quite a few questions, and I imagine you have some questions too.
Yes.
Am I still mad? Should I still be mad?
That was amazing.
Are
you can
you?
just turn into an owlbear like that? That is so, and I'm going to approach aggressively. I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and be like, you have to teach me that. That's like the best thing I've ever seen.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Are you nice or not nice? Hi, my name's Daisy.
Hello, Daisy. I am nice.
Okay. I dropped my rage.
I'm still staying hidden.
Fair enough.
Yes, and a great reminder, I'll also add any effects that you had prepared or had cast are in effect.
Oh yeah, so I'm still very shimmery and clear.
Yes.
Ooh, and you're dread form, right?
Feathers are still up.
Impressive.
stopped being mad.
Incredibly impressive. And some good moves, I'll say.
And Slushy's like,
Hello. Oh my god, I just started putting every time I
Immediately
see a
rolls
dog.
over.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, obviously I love animals. I'm a druid. Oh my god, come here. Come here, I'm just gonna eat you. Oh, not really. No.
Sorry, what was your name?
Hello. I should introduce myself. My name is Bryant Hedgespinner.
Hi, Brian. I'm
Hello.
Bark.
Nice to meet you, Bark.
This is Wolf.
Hello, Wolf. Hi, how are you? Wolf or Woof?
Wolf.
Woof. Oh, I love that so much. And I recognize you, Mr. Malvolio. And Malvolio just kind of gives like a enchanté.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys smooch?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever kissed Malvolio. Have we? And Malvolio thinks and goes, there was one time we kissed. Yes, that's correct. Malvolio and I have kissed one time. But I didn't feel anything.
That's uncomfortable. I'm sorry, Malvolio. Wait, which one of you didn't feel anything?
Malvolio stays quiet. The wind is loud enough to hide one sharp inhale. I should explain to you all, I live up here in exile. I was driven out
You were driven out.
from the land below, unfortunately, yes.
Why?
I was, I suppose, attacked.
By who?
And did you defend yourself, and that's why it led you to exile?
No, no. I would never defend myself in that way whatsoever. In fact, I quite honestly could not conceive what exactly was going on. So I retreated. I guess exile might not be the accurate word that I'm thinking of. It's more of I can't return, and that's difficult for me. I loved what I did, and I was sort of building a wonderful life, and unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. So I came up here to practice and study druidcraft, as I heard that there were buried remains of gods that I could commune with up here.
That's very fascinating.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And I didn't used to believe in that stuff,
Yeah.
like at all. So
Well, there's
this
gods
is
all around us.
Ver-
Constantly.
yes.
Daisy just
Oh,
kind of
gods.
sidles over
Okay.
to a tree and starts to kind of try and climb it a little bit so that she's not standing on the
Oh
god.
no, there's gods up there too.
In the tree?
In the sky, in the stars.
But I don't want to stand on anybody. It feels very rude.
That's nice. Hey, did you maybe make a bunch of horses talk?
I did.
That was you.
That was me. Yes.
We've got him! Garrett pops up.
Guilty. Oh, hello.
We're not
Hi.
upset about it. We love that the horses were talking.
Thank
They're
you.
very
Yes.
nice.
Thank
Just needed
you.
to find who was responsible.
It's me.
But it was mad.
But that was the thing is we were actually a bit worried. It seemed like you were pretty angry. I got a feeling of the magic and it felt bad.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it's difficult to mask your true intentions when you send out something that powerful. And I will admit I'm wiped. Normally I would have held that owlbear shape for quite a bit longer, but that spell particularly was an accumulation of a lot of magics and experience.
And
But
you cast it to what end?
well, to hopefully get back, if I'm being honest.
You want to come back to town?
I would love to.
Wait,
Well, why can't you come back?
are you
What's stopping you?
magically trapped, or are you physically trapped?
I'm trapped, I would say, by circumstance is probably the best way I could put
Is
it.
it the people that won't let you back in?
In a way, yes.
Which way?
You're speaking sideways.
Sideways. That's
We're not very good at that.
that might be the wind carrying my words, or perhaps I must aim truer than a longbow. You see, I unfortunately the wind carries that side. You see, I was a man of great importance up until recently.
No one talked about you at all.
I'm not surprised, especially with the irreverence that they carry themselves with. I did so much for the land down there, for the surrounding towns. I was, in fact, before the current position, the person who holds the position, I would have regarded myself as a sort of a governor of my own making, but not of an election, of self-making. A man who was creating something that everyone could be a part of.
What were you creating?
An industrial empire of sorts, really.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
And if you spent any time with those closed-minded fools and braggarts, you would see that everything that I put together was quickly undone, so swiftly.
You mean the people who were offering free lodging and food?
Exactly.
Ah.
Oh.
In what way can one ever accumulate any meaning in this life if it's not represented by coin?
Can we cut off?
Yeah.
You
You,
stay
Oh
out.
yeah. Oh, I'm staying out. You stay in.
Yeah,
you know
we'll
what?
stay
You and Malvolio.
Yeah,
can-
try again.
You
Try
can.
again.
Yeah, see if you feel anything.
That's I don't. Malvolio's like.
So how should we hit him? I don't really understand what our intentions with him are. Like, we can just keep him exiled, right?
I guess we could just.
But he did a big magic. What happened?
Well,
I
it
think we need to
seems
find out if
actually
he's gonna
take the
go again.
gods on the bottom.
Right.
Right? I don't think he's gotten the power of the gods yet, or else maybe he'd be doing a little better off. You know what I
But
mean?
you said that the magic was like all mixed up, like a bunch of different things.
Yeah, his magic was muddy, but that might have also just been because there was so much anger in it. If I'm not clear-headed when I cast my magic, it feels a little.
Because like, what if there is something here that he is able to like,
Oh,
you know?
you're
Is he
channeling from
listening?
He's talking to Malvolio.
Okay. So do you think he was trying to channel something from below?
to try and break whatever?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to cast my magic that far.
That's true.
It seemed
Very
like
Quite a distance. And why making the horses speak?
maybe it was a trial run for something else.
Yeah.
Something like making
More
the horses
sinister.
Oh right, and if there's
Right.
something here that can like amplify the right.
Question for you.
Yes.
What? How did making the horses speak help you with the capitalism?
Yeah.
I'm looking to destroy the lives of everyone who rose up against me.
Oh, I hit him with the backside of my sword. I just bonked him on the head with it.
No.
Do you?
Yes.
Um,
No, I do.
As this happens, Garrett's gonna grab his feet.
You, since it was a surprise attack,
Gotcha.
So tiny.
I'm gonna say, like,
I did have to like flap up a little bit to do it.
right. It's still a surprise.
Okay,
You
yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm very swift.
Roll. You hit. Roll unarmed. An unarmed attack.
What is my unarmed
We'll
strike?
count. That's what we'll count that as.
Great.
It's usually strength plus 1.
Oh. My strength is my strong suit.
A 22 to assist.
So
Are you
So
pulling
it's a
a
zero.
shuffle? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So great. So you do bonk.
It was more for effect.
Yes. And the effect is given as Bryant is stunned a bit and turns to Malvolio, and Malvolio goes, "I told you."
oh, this was actually probably a mistake allowing that to happen.
And-
Take it back on it.
Bryant's sunken eyes, as dark and tired as they are, start to glimmer in the night in the same way that a creature in the wild looks at you from the bushes. And he sighs and goes, "It's not a surprise, honestly," and holds up his hand as the storm above begins to swirl. We are going to keep initiative round as it was set, but I am now also rolling for Malvolio.
Ah!
We brought him.
Okay.
Oops.
See? That's not bad.
They're gonna be mean again. Time for me to get mad.
But is he faster than me?
Probably not.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Violet, what is your dex modifier?
Oh, they tied.
My dex what modifier?
Mhm.
2.
Okay. Question, Violet. What is your I'm gonna go off of wisdom. What's your whiz?
2.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. Just curious.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
Bark.
Yes.
You were the first to attack. You're the first to attack again.
Great. Would you say he's still hexed?
Bryant?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Excellent. Then I will once again, now that the storm is swirling even more, I will gesture a hand, but at the same time, Woof also gestures a hand. And you can actually see a little more of a sparkle out of Woof's hand as lightning casts down. And I will once again ask you to make a strength save, but at disadvantage, for a save of 14.
A save of 14 with
Yes.
disadvantage. Here we go.
And hopefully not as strong now that you're not an owl bear.
What can you do with a 5?
I can do. All right, that's 2d8s of lightning damage. That's 6 points of damage.
Wow, okay.
Do I have anything else as a bonus action? Oh, you know what? I would like for I do them a little bit backwards. It's kind of like I take Bark's action. And I'm gonna bite him.
Yes, go for the bite, Bart. Here we go.
Okay. Nope, that's a 9.
That doesn't hit.
Missed a little with the beak. It's all right. Okay, that's it for me.
Malvolio turns to Garrett and throws a dagger from beneath his cloak. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
We saw the dagger.
It's a spicy one.
Dagger.
No.
You take 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an ally within 5 feet of you?
Yes, my slushy.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh no. Not the puppy.
Don't you?
Oh, Slushy?
Yeah.
No, we have a rule about not
Yeah.
hurting dogs. That's not going
Sweet,
to happen.
sweet.
If you
all right,
want that
so
to
we
happen, I
stick-
will. Oh no, wait, you've been in the back
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
and it's
time,
not
huh?
even within 5 feet. You said.
Oh yeah, you're not
Yeah,
actually.
We're
Sorry,
still
yeah.
flanking.
Then you're not. You're safe. It's just that's 9 points of damage. And that is Malvolio's turn.
Is the dagger still in me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There was something that I didn't do.
Sure.
You have to make a wisdom save as well because I hit you, and I have my form of dread up.
Oh yeah. I
Make a
could be
wisdom save
scared.
to see if you're frightened.
That's right. Okay.
The DC is 14.
Okay.
Be very afraid.
That's going to be. You said 14.
Yep.
He does not save.
Okay, he's frightened.
Okay, so he is frightened and cannot attack right now. When that comes to him, he's got the frightened condition on him.
Great.
Terrified, shocked, and surprised. I'm going to paint this as surprised that you all would see his reasoning as a threat to you. Violet, you're up.
Okay, I run at Malvolio because Malvolio threw a dagger at my boy.
Yes.
And I'm going to swing at him with my moonsicle.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and make that attack.
Oh man. Okay, so that is like a 10. So I miss.
Yes.
Okay, but
Bardic inspiration? Add a D6? See if it helps?
If
I
you
think I
roll-
can do that. It's my first
Okay.
time.
It'll have to be a high
I don't
roll,
know if I have
but
to say it beforehand.
5.
5,
15.
15.
15 will hit.
Yes.
Okay.
What does the inspiration look like?
Oh,
You're just like, get him.
Yeah. So actually, Wolf just looks at you with like a centering little kind of like bow and a touch of their little raincoat, and that's it. It's just a little bit of
And I
inspiration.
feel just elated. So I swing my my moonsicle and hit for 2 damage.
Good weapon.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. So as I swing, I'm going to transform into my archer form. And I'm going to shoot him with my starry archer constellation.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Okay. Oh, goddamn. No, I don't. I miss.
Okay.
Yeah, but I still do it. And
It
it
looks
just,
so cool.
the
Yeah.
shimmery arrow falls at his feet and then kind of like bursts into stardust. Yeah,
Warning.
it's a warning.
Now, here's what I'm going to say is because I love a nice, complex, and complicated combat in this game. You doing that and you giving Bryant the frightened condition and you just taking the damage of the dagger, Malvolio is now suddenly playing the odds again and is like, just kidding. And is removing himself from the order of combat.
Oh.
I do think if you see someone blast a star arrow, you quickly reassess your ground. Garrett, I believe you are up.
Yes, Garrett from behind the druid then takes the dagger that was thrown at him.
Yeah.
And as he holds it up, you can see that as a bonus action, he's casting Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
There's a wind that like ruffles through his purple hair and his beautiful mustache as he's looking at this thing. You move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and I get an advantage on 1 weapon attack roll per turn. So I'm going to do this from behind and get him. Oh, nice. High math. 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
I don't have the stats for this dagger, but I do have a dagger that I could read off
Sure,
of.
I can tell you this dagger really quickly. This is a +5 to hit.
Wow.
Sweet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that, and I'll tell you other fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I did that. So that was a 24.
Right, to
hit.
hit. So you're gonna roll a 1d8 + 2.
1d8.
Wow.
That's
a beefy
okay,
dagger.
6, 4, 6.
Oh, okay, great. So that's 6 damage. So let me go ahead and put that in. And then here's the fun thing: is Bryant has to make a wisdom save.
Yay! Also,
Mhm.
as that's happening, there is an extra d8 4 of force damage that happens from the Zephyr Strike.
So how much was that?
4 of force.
Got it. Whittling down. All right. Okay. Frightened, but holding off. Like, I want to say it's even magical, where as the confusion's about to set in, Bryant pulls up and you watch energy come from the ground as it swirls up Bryant's body.
The gods.
And is just holding it, and the dagger still sticks in, but Bryant is holding his mind together as to not be confused by the curse of this dagger. Daisy, you are up.
This is not very nice. Silly gods, and I'm gonna start stomping my feet on the gods as I start raging. And then I go for
Stop the gods!
Yes.
I'm gonna step on the gods. And then I swing. Do I get advantage? Is there flanking advantages happening?
It's centered. Like, everyone is around Bryant.
Right.
Okay, cool. So then I'm just gonna take my 2 attacks.
What you get? Hey, Kaylee, what you get?
I got a natural 20 on one of them.
Yeah!
And then the other one's a 17.
Sweet.
Yeah, so both of those for sure hit.
Good
Okay,
set.
so for the non-crit, that is a 4 plus. Let me make a math happen. So that's 9 for the non-crit,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's very good. 22 plus 5 is 27 for the second.
Dang.
So that would be 36 points of slashing damage overall.
Hell yeah.
So, quick question. I oftentimes play for knock kill and like knockout. But Kaylee, I would like to know in this moment, how are you playing?
So I would say that the first one is to down him,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I have the 2 attacks, I would love the opportunity if I can essentially come up on him and then knock him over, and then like in the middle of the rage, because at this point I have been told over and over, I just look around really fast. Ooh, which one?
Double tap, keep him down. But just like not down forever.
I'm gonna be like, ah! So
Down for a long time.
So instead of going this way, I just use the axe haft and I knock him out.
Let me... Because frightened, right?
Yeah.
That's disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
As you go for the second attack, I was going to give Bryant the opportunity to try to do a dex save. Steps closer to you. As you knock him out,
Yeah.
taking him completely off the map. Down for that count.
Good night.
Woo!
And then I just with the whatever the movement I have, I just still technically raging, just kind of turn towards Malvolio.
Oh!
Listen,
We're all
a lot of
still
words
armed.
have been shared today.
A lot of things have been shared. He holds up the dagger.
That little... That's just, it's amongst friends. What's a little... And I didn't use the curse, when I did it. So, how are we going to play this?
I mean, do you know what so-and-so is doing? I mean, you guys are friends, right? Tell us about the gods.
We kissed once.
Okay, right.
Yeah, where's the
So is
gods?
it more than friends? Are you correcting us too, or what?
It was a confirmation of friendship, if anything, was
Okay,
the
so then
kiss.
friends was so then friends was she was right. You corrected her for nothing.
That's correct. That's correct. Well, no, that's correct. What I will say is, wherever you're going, I'm going.
That's true. And I start wrapping my rope around his leg.
Oh, great, we're tied up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you stay here, and then maybe we tie up this guy too.
Drag them back down the mountain.
Oh, no, you don't have to drag me.
I will.
Wait,
Yeah, before we go,
Oh, should we huddle? Sorry, stay out.
I can't move.
I like push him over.
I fall over.
to the side.
Do you want to go looking for the gods that I stepped on?
Yeah, I would love to investigate this area a little bit, because if he's drawn for some weird power,
You could have that power. then use it for good.
And you would absolutely not use it for capitalism.
You could totally.
Never. I would never use it for capitalism. If anything.
Perhaps we should bring these people back to Agatha and make a decision from the inn. We could get back up. Who knows what's in there?
Well, but there's nothing in anywhere, is there? I don't see like there's no like
gonna-
cave or like building, right? It's just we're just in like a clearing.
Is that what that
Right.
looks like?
It's a clearing with some pillars, some rocks, and a large stone dome emerging from the ground.
I'm just gonna investigate this stone real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on tying them up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run to the stone because I know.
Okay,
just-
yeah, the large dome.
I'm,
coming
just,
out.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna edge behind Violet, and just in case, there's anything that I can hit. Just
Okay.
In case, just to be safe.
We don't really have it because everyone would fall off. But yeah, that's correct.
And I'm gonna look at it and I don't know, touch it.
Sure. What would you like to?
Poke it.
Just an investigation check, or do you have anything magical you'd like to do?
I'd like to first I want to think about if I remember anything about this place as
Sure.
a place of worship
Mm-hmm.
through my schooling.
Okay.
So
Feel free to roll like history, arcana.
Wait, where did you go to school?
I went to school in Strixhaven.
Oh,
I've heard of it.
That would do it.
So that is a that will be a history check at a 22, I believe. Yeah.
You
No,
know
no,
everything.
20, a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the number 20 is usually like the best the die can do. So from on a
I
scale of
wouldn't
1 to
know.
20, it's the best. You touch this stone. In your studies, because magic is the investigation, observation, and oftentimes celebration of life itself, you have interacted with a lot of biological matter. So you know bone when you see it.
Oh. You know, when they said God, some gods are incorporeal. Some gods are very physical. This god, well, he's right here.
Oh,
Is
it's
it
a rock?
It's a bone.
is it a nice god or not nice god?
I would like to put my forehead to the bone,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Very
want to
trusting.
be very trusting, and I want to see if I can sense the type of magic.
The type of magic that I will say you feel from this is the sound of a mountain when the wind passes by. Air is such a light element.
Yeah.
And yet when it passes past a massive chunk of rock, a bit of earth, there is something that happens to that air.
Is there any? So I'm an air genasi. Is there anything I can?
What a reveal!
Yeah. Say what my service was earlier.
Hey!
It's air genasi. It's here. Yeah. Continue.
You feel an attunement to the environment.
Okay.
A sense of home, not in terms of somewhere to return to, but somewhere where you belong. And as you commune with this protruding skull,
Yeah.
It's a skull.
I wasn't sure what kind of
Kneecap,
bone.
shoulder blade.
you feel the space around you. You can feel through it. And you feel that the magic that was being used to affect the folks here has been, for the moment at least, dispersed.
Oh, the horses aren't going to be able to talk anymore. Can you fix it?
Maybe we can't make them not talk. Maybe it's permanent. We don't know. Let's go check.
Talk.
Do you wonder this?
Do I wonder?
Do you ponder these questions that are asked to you?
Do the horses still
I
talk?
do. Yeah.
There is a certainty that you did not have before. In the same way that you get certainty when you look up at the night sky, that there is a world outside of our world. And you... Sorry.
Outside of our world.
And you get the sense that with even just a bit of, I wouldn't say training, because you've done that, but with meditation, oh yeah, you could get any horse to talk.
Oh, interesting.
Are you a god now?
No, I'm not a god, but this certainly is. This is home. And are they awake or are they sleeping?
With gods, it's kind of both.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to send out sort of like a kindred spirit vibe of gratitude and warmth and just like good energy, calming energy. And also, I'm going to whisper, I will never let that man do what he had intended to do with you. You are safe.
And in response, the area around you becomes lush and green. But only the places that you all stand, and if any of you move, that lushness and greenery and warmth that you found in the pools travels with you. And if you were to take a guess, because it's hard to interpret omens, but were you to take a guess, something out there wants to wish comfort to the four of you and your companions going forward.
Daisy hugs the skull.
Well, Porthos was looking for a new job. So why not make Porthos the guardian of this area?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
We can tell people, make sure something like this
Yes.
doesn't happen again.
Yes, this place must be protected.
And what a tourist attraction.
Oh, it's really amazing, incredible. But I hope they don't stand up.
That's
that would
true.
be scary. Okay.
You're a god. I'm the best bird. You're the best
We get to be legends!
Hey!
And on that, we'll cut to the tavern as cheers go up. The horses have stopped speaking. There is not an imbalance of magic. Porthos comes out and thanks you profusely. I can't thank you. Obviously, I can't thank you enough. You've done so much in such a short amount of time. This is why we love having adventurers around. Obviously.
And I must say, your back hair is not so bad.
Well, it's the name of the drink. And I suppose there's more business to attend to. Squire Gent steps out.
Yes, I
And
forgot
Gent.
about
Titles each, I believe you are deserved. Yes.
Best birds.
Best birds. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh, I didn't think of one. Daisy.
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 Wonderful.
Yeah.
I have no idea about the backstory of that name, since I don't know the four of you. So, what a wonderful nickname I will accept.
Yeah.
How about you?
Ooh, since I had such a strong attack, perhaps
Yes.
Garrett the Zephyr.
Ooh.
Garrett the Zephyr. And for you?
Well, it was going to be a head scientist, but maybe it's just Violet of the Mountain Wind. Yeah,
Violet of the Mountain Wind.
yeah.
As you four shall be known, and you shall be celebrated, and songs shall be sung about you. The tavern here will never forget you. The surrounding towns will speak of you. And the four of you stay at this tavern as long as you like. You enjoy meals, you enjoy drink, and of course adventure calls to all of us who listen to that sound carried on the wind. And the four of you embark again on the road, but before you do, you're stopped by Jerome.
Oh, Jerome.
Who says,
Jerome.
Actually, before we conclude Jerome's arc,
arc.
let me,
God.
is there anything the four of you would like to do before you leave the tavern?
Play the dice game again. I'm
Yeah.
sure we played last
Oh,
time.
yes.
Like, not like actually, but like we all play it
We
so
get
many times. We get
experts.
so good at it.
And we're going to take this everywhere.
Yeah.
Is there anything you like to do?
Oh, I'm gambling with my friends.
Wonderful.
Yes, make sure that we set up proper care for this new monument.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll also adapt that for sure.
Perfect.
Actually, there is one thing. I've got a mean owlbear boy, and I've
Oh,
still
yeah, what
got
we
him
doing
tied
Yes.
up. I've tied him to a chair while we
Honestly.
play the game. And every once in a while, if he says anything, I just bonk him on his head a little bit.
Perfect.
That's it.
Anytime he mentions capitalism, just
He becomes an example for the people of what rampant and toxic individualism will lead to. And the dangers of trying to take advantage of natural resources. In that he becomes a local legend of himself.
He becomes like a reenactment actor.
Yes. The douchebag.
Every time he mentions trying to charge admission for this site, he gets a little bonk.
Listen, he can't say charge at all after that spell stuff.
Nothing.
I'll also add that in the Lost and Found room.
Oh yeah.
It is turned into a game room that Malvolio runs under the careful, watchful eye of Agatha.
As if she needs more to do.
I know.
Step up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Dang.
a new sign is placed out, of course, that has been worked on.
Very well.
And as you are heading out, Jerome stops the four of you and your companions and says very quickly, I just want to thank the four of you. I only expected to have a brief encounter, I suppose, when I first met you, and it's been a life-changing experience, and you told me to take up a hobby, and I did.
Oh, what is your hobby?
Well, let me show you. And Jerome turns, and there's a pyramid of tankards. And Jerome starts to collapse them and stacks them back up. And collapse them down and stacks them back up and starts
What's
to.
wrong with them?
Yes, it's called tankards.
Impressive to do with the handles.
Just right.
And on that, we conclude this adventure. This has been Epic Encounters Local Legends. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. But first, can we please go around and celebrate each and one of you? Starting with Serena.
Oh gosh, this was so much fun. I'm Serena Marie. You can find me on Twitter at Serena X Marie, or if you like adorable illustrations, you can find me on Instagram at Serena Isabie.
Yay! And I'm Xander Genre. You can find me at Xanderific with 2 R's and 1 F. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitch. I'm doing a bunch of stuff.
I'm Sage Ryan. You can find me everywhere on the internet at NotSage or here on this channel, Pixel Circus everywhere.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Bray. You can find me on the internet everywhere at Hoppa Barbarian, and also here everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm Omar Najam. You can find me at Omar Najam on Twitter, as well as the now concluded season 1 of Banesbreak. But check that out. It's available right here on Pixel Circus. And again, like we said, this has been Epic Encounters Local Legends, the Nodding Dragon module. This has been so much fun. What they do is they craft an adventure with many plot hooks. There's different directions that these can go in. All those NPCs that we encountered all had stat blocks and information descriptions, as well as art. We were able to play a mini game that we had printed out. This map, of course, is also part of that. And I do want to quickly mention the 2 minis of the Owlbear and our fair druid. Just incredible stuff right there. And you can check this entire program over on their Kickstarter, which you can access on steamforged.com. So head there, check this out. I got to run this game, and I put in maybe 40 minutes of game prep because that's just the time it took to read this.
Right.
It was
what it
all
does.
cooked in, all baked in. This was so much fun. It was so easy. And I'll tell you what, we only did a tiny portion of what's been available in this package. You can run the Nodding Dragon again and again and again. And just explore the different ways to get to this encounter and the different ways to solve this encounter. Because Bryant didn't land a single shot on all y'all. So if we play this again, who knows what would happen?
Right.
So check that out. Again, it's been an absolute pleasure being your GM. It's been a pleasure playing with all 4 of you. Thank you so much for having me. And stay tuned to Pixel Circus to check out more wonderful, incredible stuff. Thank you all so much. Play safe. Goodbye. Bye.